Yo, yo, yo. Hey, this is for my kinfolk. 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 First of all, I wanna thank the guy above that teaching me what's right and showing me much love. Thanking all the people that pushing me ahead. Now I know in due time be breaking out bread. Living life in life terms, gotta do. Cause things in the past might come back and hunt you. The way you started out, the way you fought about. Avoided all the haters cause you took a different route. You suffer from the loss, you ate from the pain. With all the death, you kept it stepping, yet you still remain. So let's smoke, sit back, and do a toast. Now I'm a family, but you know to me it's kinfolk. Yo, this is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk.
Yo, I'm back on the prime time side, you feel me? You know, I got on again, so I'm gonna thank my Heavenly Father again, for giving me this opportunity, giving me the breath, you know what I'm saying, the willpower to go on, to come on, when don't nobody even ask me, I'm not expecting nobody, you know what I'm saying? God put you here for a reason. He gave you a kit that you can work out of. It's within you. But anyway, what's up? Let me see if some of my people on, man. Trying to get my people on, man. They gave me excuses, Joe. Homie, where you at? Get on with me, man. I know you out there. I sent you a request. Let me send me some requests out there. There's a conversation going on. I got to hit my little homie. See what my homie up to. See what's happening now. Talk to me, good people. I'm just pushing some invites through, just in case some of my people open for conversation. I ain't too much did this in a minute. I said I want, gonna invite people no more. I was gonna let them, take the first initiative. But we gotta help each other out at times, you know what I'm saying? And it's me letting the person know that I'm thinking about them, Think about all my people, man. Let's see if I can get some of my people up here. Bam, thank you, ma'am. Got that out the way. All right. It's just in case my buddy want to come back on. Thanks for bearing with me, people. Thanks for bearing with me. But you can always get up here and put a topic up here. You can always get up here and talk about a topic. Man, I'm so tired of this shit. I put a game up there and shit, right? I put a link to a game up there. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to my buddy, you know what I'm saying? He'd be like, people that ain't doing nothing since they be on the phone all the time, they can download this game and, generate revenue from the game. But shit, you got to make it past all the stages first in order for, you know what I'm saying? They want you to do a reel, do a video, and do all this shit. There's people on here that do that. That'd be right up their alley. And they show you the people that's cashing out with $1,000, 800 here, 700 there, 200 there, and shit like that. But once you get past all that real and the videos and the promotion type shit, you know what I'm saying? They don't, you in. You don't have to do it no more. You can just be on strictly, you know what I'm saying, playing the games and after the little bag that, you know what I'm saying, that you got the, and that, you can transfer it over to your Cash App or your, well, they got a few of them up there, Zelle and all that shit. But, I did put the link out there just in case a person be playing games all the time and shit like that, get some money off of it. They got Candy Crush and all that shit, that the game that people be playing. And goddamn it, when I was in Chicago, my buddy was playing Candy Crush shit. He was on, goddamn it, he down in the thousands, man. He don't play that game so much, just sitting up playing in this shit. So I just imagine him getting that little money from that little link and shit like that. Or what do you have in that link? Cause they sure give up little dollars and shit. What's going on with my brother, man? How you feel? How you feel? Damn, boy, you died. Been fucking around in that sand, boy. Little dog. Goddamn it, Carabelle. I feel you, though. How you feel, man?
Man, I'm good, bro. I can't call. How you doing?
I'm blessed just like yourself, man. Hey, looking at your pictures took me around the world, man.
Man, they should have. That's why I did it so y'all can enjoy them.
Man, I enjoyed the shit out them pictures. They beautiful, man. They beautiful.
Yeah.
Y'all did y'all thing, man. Y'all had all the anemones to that trip right there, man. I'm telling you. Whatever they had on the roster, goddamn it, y'all was a part of.
Yeah.
I like that. I like y'all blended right in, man. You know what I'm saying? And I seen you giving prayers to the Father and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's love, man. I like that.
I'm a Muslim, bro.
All the time.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make my salats in the eat. I do them here too. I pray rug in there on the floor, but I to get the opportunity to do it with my brothers over there in the East, man.
All the time.
It's another level. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that to be able to go to the mosque over there, man, like I did with them, man, and make prayers, daily prayers, 5 prayers, and we all eat together, sit down and talk about different cultures and stuff that we was doing. Man, that was something that was really touched me, man.
That's love, man. Straight up. I told you your ass gonna have to buy some albums, boy, now, cause you got so many pictures. I think you put up like goddamn it about at least 600 pictures or something like that.
We was I ain't even and you know what? A lot of stuff I just got tired of taking pictures, cause there's a lot of stuff that we was doing. Like we was at the concert with Beyonce now.
That was your post. They bought a hotel, right?
Huh?
Wasn't that your post who was you had said Jay-Z and him and Beyonce invested in the hotel down in Dubai?
No, they ain't invested. That she just got 58 million to perform down there. They just opened up the Royal Atlantis down there. The Royal Atlantis. They already had the Atlantis, you know what I'm saying? Hotel, you know what I'm saying? The one that they copied off of the Bahamas.
Okay.
So they just opened up the Royal Atlantis, which they did the grand opening. They was the grand opening that.
58 million, man.
Huh?
You say 58 million?
Yeah, they gave about 58 million, something like that.
Damn.
Hey, but the Royal Atlantis that they just opened up, man, that place there is so beautiful, bro.
That's what all them fishes up in there, man.
We couldn't take pictures up in there though.
Straight up.
They had like bags to put your cameras in so you couldn't take pictures in. Like they did something like that they did in here, you know what I'm saying, that one of Kevin Hart's comedy shows and shit. They put them phones up. You can't take pictures in that car. It was a grand opening, bro. They
Okay.
ain't want nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Copying their style. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. They just man, but that motherfucker is so beautiful, bro.
Man, boy.
Yeah, man. You
Man,
know,
I saw the
I'm just living my life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
that's
Man, I did everything I possibly could do, man, as you know, in them streets, man, and I had to let them streets go, man. It's about living now, man.
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm trying to be a good servant, you know what I'm saying, and serve my community and serve these kids, man. But at the same time, hey, I'm getting tired of just, paying bills every month.
Yeah.
I want to go live a little bit. Like
All the
you,
time.
like you living a little bit with that motorcycle. I see you.
Huh?
Yeah, I see
Man,
the motorcycle.
I don't want to got 2 electric bikes, man. Shit, 2, you could say automatic motorcycles, you know what I'm saying? But it's all for, you know what I'm saying, future reference, you know what I'm talking about? I'm thinking ahead, they getting
Yeah,
rid of the gas anyway, so I got a bike with a, you know what I'm talking about, with a electric motor on there that'll take me miles without me putting gas up in it or shit like that. I just got to plug it up.
yeah. There you go.
I tell the guys in the hood to get that. The people in the hood, they got to go to the grocery store. They got the bikes coming out now. They making
Yeah.
that transition from gas and stuff. But people ain't noticing it though. But them light skinned people know the way they be doing 45 and 50 on them scooters. They got the scooters that you stand up on that do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To keep up with cars and shit. People
Yeah,
saving
you
money.
right.
Shit. Yeah. They saving money and we hitting blocks, wasting gas. Shit.
Man, that gas finna be coming to a host, man. You know what I'm saying? These people ain't trying to even sell no more gas cars, really.
Straight up. You ain't
Uh-uh.
never right. And I just looked at the news and shit. And they got up in the council building, up in there with the judges and shit, full session in court about, you know what I'm saying, Ticketmaster. And all they talking about is goddamn it, how they losing money and shit. It started from the white girl concert. I forgot her name. You know what I'm saying? They cancel her concert. And she's a well-known celebrity. She young, the young singer. That
Yeah.
Kanye told that didn't deserve a medal. Remember, he went on stage and say she don't deserve it. She don't deserve it. I
Yeah.
forgot her name. He did it a while back. But anyway, shit, yeah, Ticketmaster, man, they down in the building, the court building, getting down on them and shit like that. People getting down on them, and they was like, it's all because of scalping. People scalping tickets and shit. You know what I'm saying? They thinking Ticketmaster playing the role up in there. And I know a whole bunch of scalpers. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to them to be on the lookout for whatever they got coming, cause you know what I'm talking about. They talking about putting some laws and shit with it. So
Right.
they want to crack down. That to them concerts and everything, to them events. But yeah, the information that you gave me, man, I put up there. I went over it. You know what I'm saying on the show. You know what I'm saying, far as our people in those programs that they got out there. So you know what I'm saying for the people.
Yeah.
Some of them was they did already. Some of them was on the same day. I told people get out there. You know what I'm saying? If people got something to offer, go out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? Need it. You know what I'm saying? Make that change and make that step. You know what I'm saying? And I put the programs up there of what they needed. Far as planting the trees and everything, and getting little social groups together that they getting people grants for cuffing them kids, you know what I'm saying, putting them up under their wing, teaching them something right on the streets, doing recreational sports and stuff with them and things. I put them up on all that, we could do something.
And I'm gonna start. Man, that was my bad. Cause when I
gave you a big shout out.
Huh?
Yeah, I gave you a big shout out. I put your company, I put you, me, and the shorty up there and stuff like that. I gave you a big shout out because I appreciate the information that you gave to me to display to the people. I know you was on vacation. I really wasn't expecting really to hear from you and shit. That's why I ain't been bothering you, but I always been following all your pictures and everything, putting what I need to put on your pictures. But man, you having fun, man. Man, have a ball, have a good time. I'm enjoying the pictures.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
alone.
man. Hey, I'm back on the grind now, homie.
I see. Goddamn it,
Yep.
you uniformed up and shit.
Uh,
I see you uniformed up and shit. Still got your uniform on.
yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, man, I'm back on the grind now, boy. I'm back at it.
And I was looking for you to come home and goddamn it sleep for about 2 or 3 days. You know, after somebody go on
See,
vacation, a big vacation like y'all did, they
yeah.
come home and sleep for like 2 and 3 days, man.
Hey, man, we ain't do no sleeping, man. We
I
we
see.
slept. Hey, we slept on the plane, man. Plane ride 15 hours.
Ooh, wee.
Yeah.
15 hours. God
Yeah,
dang.
plane ride 15 hours. So we slept on the plane. I ain't doing no sleeping. That was all the sleeping I need. Shit, what else sleeping I need?
What'd you say?
15 hours?
Hey, you open, you woke. Shit.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? You watching everything. You sucking up everything, all information. God damn it, you feel me? What's going
Yeah.
on? Where we at? What's the name of this place? Okay. Where we at
Hey,
next?
man,
You feel me? Y'all was everywhere, boy.
we
Do they got
went.
the tallest building though in the world? Is that the tallest building in the world?
Yeah, that's where we was. Yeah,
That
it is.
motherfucker, man,
It's the
reaching the clouds.
tallest building in the world, man. I didn't believe it at first. I didn't believe it.
Man, that
I had
motherfucker,
to go in there and see.
man, that motherfucker touching the clouds, man.
Man, past the clouds, homie. You looking
That,
down. Oh, hey, that stuff was man magical. Like I said, it was a lot of pictures I didn't even post. Like when we was down there up under the waterfalls with the on the boats and the water shooting up out of there when it's lighting up and the Khalifa, you know, cause they got a Khalifa underground with the water that shoot up out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
And the boats go around it. But you know, man, that stuff was so beautiful. But the thing is, I liked it to go on top of the building and look and take the pictures from up top because
Yeah.
it lights up and you see the water. And if a person really looking, he got to really pay attention. It's gonna form a leaf. Cause the boats or nothing can go over the leaf cause it'll fuck them up. So they got to look good. But they trails around the sides of the leaf. Cause that Khalifa, that motherfucker Khalifa, when that motherfucker light up, you don't know that motherfucker is like it's seen, bro.
Man.
It's you know how that Vegas up in Vegas, how they got that water in front of that
Yeah, the dancing water.
the dancing water.
Uh-huh.
But okay, but Dubai, it's that they got theirs. It's a Khalifa.
Dang.
You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you know, you know what a Khalifa is, a believer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's coming up out of the out of the ground. You did with so much power of water, but when you look at it on the top and it light up, you just see the leaf. And you be like, man, what the fuck is that? But it's forming. It's forming a whole Khalifa. Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, Joe, that's love, man.
Yeah, it was beautiful, man. We really enjoyed ourselves, man. You know, I really enjoyed my vacation for real. You know,
Man, that's
and
that's
then
part of life.
my it was we was celebrating my wife's birthday too.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Cause it was my wife's birthday, so we was still doing that. That's why we had our boys come up.
You know, I talked to you before you left. I just want to ask, did your ass go to sleep? Because it seemed like, goddamn it, when I woke up, you was on the plane already. I'm like, man, this nigga didn't get no rest. We had just got off of here, too. We just got off here talking and shit. You like, man, because I was telling you, yeah, I saw the post when you told the missus, goddamn it, that's to pack up and don't ask where we going, goddamn it. That's come on.
Yep.
This nigga took it to the back, goddamn it. Yo, somewhere 17 hours. Goddamn it. Like, damn, man. I thought this guy went to sleep. Shit, he stayed up packing and left straight out the door that night.
So did. That's what I did too.
Then a couple of days after that, you know, I'm talking to you and shit. And I ain't knowing that, goddamn it, when it's nighttime here, it's daytime now. Shit, I called
Right.
you in the morning time for breakfast clue. Shit, Mike, shit, I'm going to bed.
Right, cause see y'all, it's a different. It's
Yeah.
hey, Mike,
That
look,
sunset
you
rise
know,
in the east, sets in the west. You know, it's coming that way first, you know.
Right, because everything happens in the east. Everything happens in the east first, bro. You
Mm-hmm.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because and that and it goes back to the resources, man, of our ancient people, our Abraham, Moses, Muhammad. It goes back to our
Yeah.
descendants, our fathers, because
Yeah.
they all was in the east, bro. It was the east is where that the beginning. That's where the fruit of the lamb at, right?
Mm-hmm.
And put it in so many words. So I must sums it up with this here. I was able to see the sunrise in the east and then beautify and pull over in front of my house and see the sunrise on the same Monday in the United States on the same day. As
Mm-hmm.
possible. God allowed that to happen. I was able to make two Fajr prayers, one in the east and one in the west.
Man,
That's crazy.
you was in the light, my brother.
Huh?
You was in the light.
Man.
You was in the light. Your speaker head went off.
Yeah, cause okay,
Okay. All
at
right,
this
it's back on.
hey, in the same day, because what happened is, like you said, by me being already in the Middle East, it was already Fajr, it was daytime. It was Fajr prayer before we even got on the plane. So it was Fajr prayer. We did Fajr prayer. I did that with the brothers, right?
So
Yeah,
is you trying to say that the sun followed you home, my brother?
then we got here. Then we got here when I got off the plane. Hey, a couple minutes later, it was time for Fajr here. The sun you did
Uh-huh.
was here, and it was Monday
All the time.
because you lose you gain a day when you go there, right?
Uh-huh.
You
Okay.
lose a day coming back. You coming back in
Oh,
the past.
okay.
When you come to
Okay.
the United States from the East, bro, you coming into the past. That's how it is, bro. When you
Damn.
when you going to the East or going to London, when you leaving the United States, you going into the future.
Man. Straight up, man. That man, Joe, it's so beautiful out there, man. I'm like, look at this. Look at all this. I see you with the dune buggies up in the sand dune, you know. Man, what you jump off of? How you get that high in the air, man?
Ain't what you mean? I jumped. I
Man,
told
you
her.
ain't,
I
man,
that's like, come here,
man,
Diamond. Stop. Huh?
man, you got them at least about got man, you jump, man, you jumped higher than a
I know. See,
motherfucker.
hold on. At first, see, if you look at all the pictures of the sand jump, cause at first I kept throwing my hands up. They kept saying, "No, he can't jump. He can't get up there." So I
Uh-huh.
jumped a little bit. I kept cause the sand is sand is sand.
Yeah,
So now you got to know how to leap up out of the sand
sure
and
do.
then up in the air. You see
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So they kept saying, "No, he ain't gonna be able to do it." So I did like 2 times. Okay.
Did a vertical for him, huh?
And then I told my wife, I said, "Watch this." I called my guy, my Abdullah Muhammad. Muhammad, he was Ali Muhammad. He was taking the picture. I said, "Hey
Uh-huh.
man, let me know when you ready." He said, "I'm ready when you ready. Let me see, could you got jump height?" I said, "I am
Uh-huh.
finna go on the third one. It's gonna be the one." And I elevated up.
Uh-huh.
Everybody just stopped and said, "Damn, this motherfucker up
Yeah,
in the
man, you
air."
was up there. That was
Huh?
Ali, the one that was driving and shit, listening to the listening to the good music and shit.
Yeah.
He was driving crazy. I heard your wife holler this shit because it must have been hills and shit up in them sand dunes. You know what I'm saying? And shit, they got them trucks. They be riding
Man,
through that
man,
sand
man,
like
them
a
trucks,
motherfucker.
them trucks. Hey, bro, you can turn over them trucks. You can turn over them trucks out there in that sand. They let the air
Yeah.
out the tire. They let the air out the tire so it can grip. You see what I'm saying? So,
Oh,
so
okay.
ain't no air in the tires. They put the air back in the tires when they get to the other side of the desert.
Damn.
So
Motherfucker
so
bouncing
otherwise
like
they'll flip over. They'll flip over.
damn.
Man,
Damn.
they be out there in them dunes for
Hey,
real,
hey,
man.
I saw you handling that motherfucker, boy. I was like, look at roll, god damn it. He
Yeah,
got that
My wife
Motherfucking
said, she
what's
was
the
getting
video?
sand in her mouth. She said,
California love, baby. What's that?
Yeah, we went out. We went
Mad
out.
Max.
Yeah. Yeah.
But man, so I'm glad you had a good time, man. Hopefully one day I can be better than you. You know what I'm saying? I can stay
Man.
go down there and stay for an extra day and shit and beat you out.
9 days.
I'm gonna stay for 10. Shit. Look.
That's why I say I was there 8, so you stay there for 9. You got me.
All the time, man. That's love, man. That's
Yeah.
that's a nice way of, you know what I'm saying, sending a reflection off, you know what I'm saying, to people like me. You know what I'm talking about? People that, you know what I'm saying, that have a vision and they can imagine, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it can happen, man. All it count is just saving, bro. It's saving and having somebody that you love, man, that you willing to, you know, sacrifice and enjoy life with, man. When you got your partner, like you got your wife, you enjoying life. So, you know, the thing is, man, you know, we get these passports, man. Let's use them motherfuckers. Ain't no sense of having a passport and sitting in the office and you going to renew it every 10 years, but you going to renew it, but you ain't using it. Right. You got a passport and it's due for 10 years. Mine up next year. Actually, I mean, November this year, I got to go and get mine renewed. You see what I'm saying?
This trip was
because,
I say, so this trip was a must. You had to take advantage of the situation, huh?
Yeah, but you know, but we use our passports anyway. We take 3 trips out of the country every year. So we use our 3 times a year at least. And sometimes my wife want to do a little bit more because she be going with her girlfriends and I don't be liking to, you know, go with them. So I let them enjoy themselves. So, but yeah, we use our passports when, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
we
you know,
be getting them stamped.
If you was listening, I know you was busy and stuff, but you know, that's basically what the show been about for the last couple of days. You know, putting something to the side and generational wealth and things like that. You know, because you know, I look at the news. There's a lot of people don't look at the news, and you know, I try to tell them what's going on. As far as you know, the Republicans cutting out the Social Security and some of these programs that people take advantage of, nonprofit program. Social Security, general assistance. They, you know, they trying to take money, cut money, and all this type of stuff out. You know what I'm saying? To where people can't get loans and stuff like that. You know, and the bank ain't got nothing to give. You feel me?
Hey man, hey bro.
I'm just telling you, you know what I'm saying? Just to put something to the side for your family. You know,
yeah, you gotta put something to the side for yourself. And you know what happened is a lot of people, you know, I'm gonna tell you like this. When I first 10 years ago, when I first came home, I used to say it all the time, I'm selfish. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people didn't understand why I was saying I was selfish. Sometimes you got to be selfish, not only to others, but you got to be selfish to yourself. You see what I'm saying? In order to get to the next notch, because when you selfish with yourself, that means you making that sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? You putting up. You know what I'm saying? You putting that effort to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That you want to do something that's greater than, you know, whatever you decide you want to do. That's on you. Whatever path you take, that's on you and your God. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, all our paths is not the same. All our paths is different. You know what I'm saying? All us showing in a different light the path that we shine by walking with our brothers and our sisters, man. We show a different light. I'm just trying to show brothers, man, it's something that, hey, bro, we can. Hey, I struggle. I went through some of the rough shit that you can imagine a man can go through. I've been through it. I stormed through it, but I overcome my storms. You see what I'm saying? And I think I'm looking good because of the storms that I was able to overcome and the struggle that I was, you know, able to do, and self. So you know, and so with that being like that, you know, it's like, man, you know, we all got storms, we all going through them, but when we overcome them and we see what we doing as we overcome them, that's what it's about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause we all faced with them. So when we overcome them, let's see how you come out. It's the outcome. What how you come out. You know, generational wealth is good, but first of all, man, we got to start gaining some trust in our brothers and sisters, man. First, man.
Yeah.
You know what I
Talk.
mean? You know, them people done put so much poison in one's minds that we don't trust each other. So when we get to the point that we can begin to start trusting each other, man, as brothers and sisters, and then we will be able to sit down at the table and talk about generational wealth, because we'll be able to bring some of those who are already in that field, you know what I'm saying, as entrepreneurs, those who are getting tax cuts anywhere, tax, you know what I'm saying, rebates for the money that they donate to these other charities where they can donate to our charities, because they're going to get the same cut back anyway. You see what I'm saying? So these the type of individuals we need to be able to sit down and be able to talk to, man, and let them know, man, hey, look, we got good ideas too. We want to save our kids. We want to save some of the kids that ain't even got here yet. But we know that the generations that's here now, they ain't what y'all looking for. You see what I'm saying? No, they don't care about nothing. Man, I ain't seen them too many times pull up on people's cars, man. And I'm talking about these young kids talking about, man, let me get your keys. I'm like, what? They got this stuff all on the video, brother.
Damn. I
Three,
seen them
four,
taking
man, they just taking people cars, man, robbing our senior citizens, man, jumping
I
out of the
saw it,
cars
man,
on
on
us.
the news, man. They get out, man, and it's an old lady, man. Dude get out straight holding the 9mm to her head. So I'm like, man, is it that serious, man?
Right,
This
man.
lady
That's what
cop.
I'm saying to our senior citizens, brother. This generation right here, man. These studs don't know what it is to be a man, bro. You know, they don't have wives like what we have, man. They need to see this. They need to see that, man. There's brothers out here, man, that's living good, that's living a life, and that's doing it positive. That we all out here, we ain't in the street, we ain't robbing, we ain't trying to take nobody, we ain't trying to, scheme nobody out of no money. We doing it the right way, but we living, we enjoying our life. That's what these young men need to know, man. That's what they need to see, because we need to be the examples to let them know, man, y'all can stop doing what y'all doing in them streets. That violence can stop, man.
Yeah. Before they run into them other guys, goddamn it, that want that justice up out their ass and consider themselves a man. You know what I'm saying? You want to do man things, man. You just shot my family, shot my daughter, a mother, or something like that, man. You know, you got people that love their family so much, man, that, you know, some of them guys probably be coming out of retirement, man, don't did the thing and shit and don't put it to the side now. But now I got them the young ones out here and they family members coming up shot and shit like that, man. Them old hats ain't gonna go for it like that, man. You know?
Yeah, cause see, they don't understand them old has got them jails. Well, y'all young niggas think y'all got to go. That's where they at. But them old has got them jails.
Yeah, they
They
got
got to say so in them jails. And when at the end of the day, them old heads got to say in them jails. And that's where y'all got to come to them at. So y'all keep on doing what y'all doing out here, killing at these brothers and their families and their nieces and their nephews, and thinking that y'all gonna go up in there and y'all gonna be cool. Y'all ain't gonna be that. They ain't gonna be that cool. You know what
shit.
I'm
That ain't
saying?
gonna be that cool outside on the bricks.
No.
Shit, you got some
Yeah.
gunslingers still outside now.
Yeah. That's what I'm just
That will
saying, bro.
hurt somebody. That will hurt
It's
somebody
coming.
kid that don't give a care about somebody kid. You know, the
Yeah.
girl gonna be like, man, that's my baby, and woo woo. Man, these grown men ain't gonna care about your baby if he got a gun in his hand.
So no, that ain't no baby no more.
Straight up, he taking on the man role there.
Yeah, that ain't no baby no more.
So,
No.
man, but when you look up on your on your thing and stuff like that, if you see some if you got some brochures or some posters for me, you know what I'm saying, you can count on me to throw them up or whatever and shit.
Hey, I'm gonna go on my I'm gonna get in touch with my email in a few minutes, man. Once I get ready,
I know,
take me a shower and
yeah,
calm down and shit. Finna get ready, give me something to eat.
exactly.
But yeah, when
Go
I
ahead
finish
and
doing
unwind,
that,
man.
I'm gonna make sure. Hey, Mike. You know
Yes,
what?
sir.
I know that that you got that connection with certain ones, and really in the city. And man, what you doing is good, man. And brother, anytime I can forward my information to you, man, you know what I'm saying, man, do what you need to do, brother. Get it to the people, man. However you doing it, man.
Oh,
I
you know I'm
love
gonna do
it.
that, and I'm gonna put a
Hey,
stamp on
hey,
it.
hey,
I'm
that's
gonna
what
put
I'm
a stamp
saying.
on it, Perry.
Hey, man, I see you. Hey, man, I'm gonna make sure that I'm getting you these flyers and this information out there. Soon I get it, I'm gonna try to make sure that you getting it too. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? Actually, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go and send Tanya. I'm gonna send Tanya an email and tell Tanya I want you to be added to the email. That's what I'm gonna do too. I got to send her an email though. Once I send it to her
Yeah.
with my organization head, I'm gonna tell her to add you to my emails.
Yeah, cause I let everybody know that you be the one that be providing for me. I let them know that
Yeah,
found up Perry's youth thing in everything. I let them know though. You know what I'm saying? It comes straight
yeah,
from you. You know what I'm saying? And you touch people from a distance. And that's what we do.
yeah. That's
We
what
can
I'm
touch
saying.
you from a distance,
That's
man, and give you some good information, man. We got you.
right. We ain't got to be. We ain't never see. That's one thing about the internet. You ain't never got to be in Chicago to run an organization from Chicago. You ain't got to
Exactly.
do that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't you ain't got to be in Vegas to run one in California. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because that's what they gave us, the Zooms. They hooked us with these Zooms, and the thing is, the knowledge comes from us. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And we putting in our organizations, and we gathering other information. It's about staying connected with other peoples too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And as long as we stay connected with them, we can always be aware of what's going on within the communities. And you know what I'm saying? We
Exactly.
can speak against things that's not right, things that's not for our communities. We got a
Mm-hmm.
say in it, and people will listen to us because they know we are for real. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just, sitting back lollygagging, you know what I'm saying? But we
Yeah.
take this for real, what we do when it comes to our community. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? So, that information, it comes through some valuable people. And I'm talking about, through all organizations in the city of
Mm-hmm.
Chicago, see them. So,
Yeah.
I think, it'd be good for you, and your organization to be, on the list to get them too as well, because, to be aware is to be alive, especially
All the
in
time.
this game where we in.
Yeah. And I tell the people, we can easily do it, man. Go down there and get sponsored from them people, man. Grab your 5 to 10 kids, may the few righteous be many righteous. Once they see you co-acting with the kids, taking them out, showing them a way, y'all going out doing good things. You see smiles on the kids' face, always open for conversation and want to learn and stuff like that. Other kids might want to join.
Yeah,
Making it trend.
it ain't brother.
Making it
It
trend.
ain't even got to be. They ain't even got to go get. It's cause it's a lot of people jumping on the youth organizations now.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Hey,
it is?
I'm listen. I mean, let me say this.
Yes, sir.
Truly, I'm gonna say this, man. I ain't for all that. I ain't for all the organizations that's jumping on the youth or on the youth, trying to
Right.
have youth in their organizations and stuff like that, because a lot of people is not right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
And
noticed
just
that too.
because you and
Yeah.
open up an organization and you want to try to say you want to have kids and youth and stuff like that in your organization, you know what I'm saying? I ain't for everybody doing that, bro. They need to find something else to do, for real, for
Yeah.
real. Because man, when it comes to these kids, I'm serious about these kids, man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
and making sure that these kids, man, have a good opportunity, man, to do something right, to get the jobs, to get the training. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm serious about that. I'm so, I know a lot of churches and stuff trying to do the youth, and then
Uh-huh.
that's that, they playing with the kids. They got
Yeah.
lawsuits and all that. No, ain't no way around this. You touch
Uh-huh.
any of these kids that I'm involved, man, I'm trying to take
All
your
the
head
time.
off, because I'm
Yeah.
serious about what I'm doing.
I
So
know
I want
exactly what
everybody
you're
to be really
saying.
clear about that, man. That they keep talking about they want them youth organizations. Man,
Yeah.
for real. If y'all ain't serious, man, y'all better
Mhm.
stay away from them kids, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Stay away from them. If you ain't
Y'all heard
serious,
me.
stay away from them, man. Cause it's some brothers like myself, man. We serious about like my man Focus. You know what I'm saying? Running the Focus organization.
Yes, sir.
Man, bro, we serious about these kids, about you know what I'm saying, trying to
All the
get them
time.
the education and get them where they need to be.
All the time.
So we don't need nobody out here trying to, throw a black eye and
I
and
told.
and what we trying to do in these non-for-profits, man,
Hey,
cause it's about the community for real.
I get to it in the raw for real. You
Yeah,
feel?
they
If you
gotta
can't
know that.
say
They
good,
got
don't
they
say
got
nothing
hey,
at all. You know what I'm
they
saying?
gotta
Don't
know.
demolish our
These
kids.
brothers, these sisters, they gotta know. Cause I be seeing them now. They be now all of a sudden all of them want to run for aldermen. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Oh man.
Oh, now y'all want to run for aldermen. Now you all into politics, huh? No, see, stay in your lane. You jumping lanes. I don't know what you
Hey,
on.
hey.
First you in the community for the people and for the
Ain't
kids.
got
Then now
hey.
you in the alderman.
Ain't got a paper trail the first, huh? It ain't
You know
you
what
ain't
I'm
did
saying?
shit in that
You
category
want
to
to be
me.
an alderman. So you know what I'm saying? I don't be understanding these some.
Cause that show what somebody gonna ask you. That's what I'm gonna ask a motherfucker. What you know how to do? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? What you know how to do? You know what I'm saying? I know you after the bag, you want to get paid, you want to live good. What you know how to do? How you been brushing up on your skills?
Right, you
You
know what
you
I'm
good?
saying.
You
So
good with you,
I'm just saying, I don't knock nobody for what they do, but I'm just saying we need to stay in
yeah,
our lane, the lane that we in.
yeah,
If we all can stay in, and that's why I said from the beginning, bro. I said one thing, brother. It's gonna be about finding some people to sit down with our own people, man, that we can deal
yeah,
with our trust issues first.
yeah. You right,
Once
you
we can deal with our trust issues where we can come down and sit down at the table, man, for real, we can really deal with that. Cause
right. Yeah.
what happened is our trust is
Your sound went back
kids.
out. Oh, okay. It's back on.
You see what I'm
What
saying?
you say? Say it again.
We up under it ain't the trust issues with ourselves, it's just we up under the European trust system of way they think.
Yeah.
Not how we think or how we see things. You
And
see what I'm
that's what I
saying?
say. I told
Right.
him,
We
if I do
take
something,
we
I gotta do it for everybody. I ain't gonna have no particular I ain't just gonna do it for my people and shit like that, even though I know my people. No, this for everybody. This for black, white, Chinese, Puerto Rican, everything. Everybody. Nobody's denied. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I can't play favoritism, big eyes and little U's and all that type of shit. Plus, I can't just focus on my people because I'm working with these other people and shit. And shit, they provide the resources for us. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm talking about, enlightening us to it. So I ain't finna be prejudiced or nothing like that. Or talk about what's going, you know what I'm talking about? Turn the right cheek up on a person called they light skinned or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? But you got people out
Yep.
here, and I call those people activists. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's why. That's why.
I'm in a different field. You know, I'm more Martin Luther King as a motivation. You know, those people like Malcolm X, you know, don't turn the right cheek or something. You know what I'm talking about? But me, I'm strictly about growing,
Right.
giving knowledge,
Knowledge.
wisdom.
Did you hear about the Bible that they got down there in Washington D.C. in the library about that how they took certain parts out the Bible
Mm-hmm. I know
and
that
just left it
already.
out the part. They just took. I mean, they got a manuscript, bro, that they had took like whole generation parts out the Bible, bro. And
Dang.
they was and they left it there so they can be able to control the minds and mindsets of their
Exactly.
slaves.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Words been taken
So
out and
so
added
so
in. Words
right.
been added
So
in as well.
so so when we understand that it was all about the control of the mindset of a people, you know what I mean? That's where we began to have trust issues at. So that's why
Right.
I said I'm not speaking in this. I hope people don't get me wrong and think I'm speaking in the sign of thinking about prejudice and racism. No, I'm thinking in the sense of one's mindset, how one's think.
Right.
Because we need, that's how we need to first, we need to go back to that, our thinking and our history and our religion and the way that our ancestors used to get things done. We need to go back to that field.
That's church.
And when we do, and when we go back to that field, we'll understand. Cause I hear a lot of people be always talking about, man, all men cheat. Okay, all men cheat. Where you get that from? The word that men cheat. Please don't say man cheat, because, and it's even in man's DNA from his history. God allowed men to have 2 to 3 to 4 wives, long they was able to take care of them.
Yeah.
Our great prophets, Abraham had a handmaid. He had a baby, his firstborn, by his second wife. Did he not?
And how could you judge us like
don't,
that? Goddamn, because I'm like, how could he judge us like that? Like all men cheat. I'll be like, this lady, you know, men's killing men's. We killing each other. We talking about cheating.
Right. I
Cheating,
hate
all
that
men
stuff,
cheating.
that kind of talk. Bro, I hate that kind of talk, because it goes to show you. That's why I always keep going back. That's why we need to start sitting down and thinking about the things that we say out of our mouth, because that kind of talk, it throws you all the way off from what your original goal is.
Yeah.
Every time.
I try to stay away from it, man.
You got to stay away from it. You got to stay away from it, bro. That energy ain't good, Mike.
Yeah,
hey, Mike.
I told him that energy ain't good.
That energy ain't good, Mike. I'm telling you, hey, all while I was in the East, Mike. Man, the energy, bro, that I was feeling from them brothers, man, and the people, the sisters that was over there, man, the energy that we was feeling, bro. I said, man, Sherry, you don't know. This is mind taking. This is what you call, you can never be the same after coming back from something like this.
All the time.
When we was over there in the mosque and all my boys was in their gear, we was over there praying in the mosque. You know what I'm saying? Man, bro, I'm like, babe, you can't, you know. I say, see, now you always talking about this Christian stuff. See, Muslims, see how you treat. It's a difference. It's a difference.
She saw the crowd going around that you did. You know what I'm saying? All the guys rotating around that you did.
Yeah, all that, man. We went everywhere, bro. We went just in one part in Dubai. We ventured out all past Dubai. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of stuff that we wanted to see and that we wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And the wife wanted to do it, her dream. You know what I'm saying? To get away. And not have to, we didn't have to worry about. Now I had somebody keeping my dogs. We had the dogs put up, everything.
That's love there, man. That's love, man. I'm glad you had a good time, man.
Hey, look, hey, Mike.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, cause we had talked. You know, we talked. I had that night. I had came in the house and I told the wife. I said, I got the dogs. I had took the dogs out. She didn't even know they was gone. She thought the dogs were still in the garage.
Straight up. Your ass is ready to go. Baby, don't ask me no questions. Just pack your bag.
The dogs was gone. She didn't even know the dogs was gone, Mike.
She didn't even know, huh?
Nope. She didn't even know. She like, the dogs. You can't leave the dogs that long. The dogs already taken care of. They gone. Man, they you know what I'm saying? They with who they gonna be with for the next 8 days.
Hey, that's love, man. What's going on though in the world, man? You know, people usually stick together as a culture, man. You know, don't been a couple of mass shooting, man. Chinese on Chinese crime, man. They've been going up in there with mass shooting over there in California. You know what I'm saying? The Chinese killing Chinese, man. What's going on? They going up in the, you know what I'm saying, into the, you know, the restaurants and everything, just shooting it up.
Hey, bro. I just said, man, ain't no value on life no more, brother. And the thing is, it's sad. It ain't just Chinese. It's the mindset of the people, man, that's doing it, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with one's ethnical group, man. Cause it ain't Chinese, it ain't black on black, it ain't yellow on yellow. It's the mindset of the people, man, and the individuals, man. What they trying to carry out. What 9 people just got killed, I think, at the park out here in California a couple of days ago too. You know what I'm saying? And what happened is, you know, that started putting type of fear, some kind of fear in people's mind. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to this political stuff, all that be political ties with all them type of groups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, cause you know, if you really look at it, they've been got this Trump Biden, the President Biden, they got him all up under type investigations going on.
Yeah, you
right?
see,
But-
you heard what happened today, don't you?
But they ain't had no investigations going on with Trump, is there?
No, about them stolen documents. Guess who they just found some more documents. Guess where they find these at? With Pence.
At his house?
Pence, yep, at Pence's house.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because what he wanted to do was, you know, they wanted to get Biden right there anyway, so they could squash the shit that they come out with Trump. But it's different thing because Trump got the tent shit on him because he didn't want to get his back. You know what I'm saying, to the people and shit. He wanted to keep his and shit. Biden told him, "Come on in, you can hide these." But today, goddamn it, they found some files, some files up in Pence crib now.
Man, these people, man, been doing so much stuff, man. They I wouldn't be surprised at the stuff that these presidents and that's why all of them need to get out of office, bro. They need to clear the whole house, the Senate too.
All the time.
They need to clear it all out, bro.
Yeah, man. That's why I tell people, man, we need to, you know what I'm saying, get into what we need to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, they need to get into what we own. What we own, that's what they need to be on.
You said the right thing because you use individual a whole lot of times. Individual. That word individual. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, still enabled, still got them, people still holding their hand and reaching out and shit for them. And it's enabling them. They don't want to do shit. They don't want to read. They don't want to go out and get a job, idea, nothing like that. They being enabled.
Yep.
Person got to deep down, grab deep down inside themselves and got them. They got to pull that out themselves, man, if they want some out of life nowadays. So it's gonna definitely get hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I want to let you go ahead and unwind. I see the sleep.
Hey, sit down. Sit y'all ass down. Sorry, Mike. Sit down. They in here going at it.
Hey, your kids, they glad y'all home and shit. They want to play and all this shit. Y'all tired.
Yeah, they in here going at it, man.
What you told sit there? They looking crazy now, ain't they?
I just let them from outside. Well, I don't know why they come in here and want to go off.
Those y'all kids, yo. Man.
But hey, man, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and put me an album together, though.
Oh, hey, you gotta get a whole lot of books, man. Cause one book ain't finna hold all them motherfucking pictures. I'm telling you, you got pictures way before you even went down there that I told you to grab the album for. Shit, you might well grab a whole motherfucking room, goddamn it, just put them on the wall. Fuck 'em. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got a whole lot of
room be full of pictures. Well, some left over, all the pictures you don't took shit.
Yeah, I got a whole lot of pictures, boy.
But yeah, man, you know, I don't want to keep you. I want you to go ahead and get yourself together. Like I say, when a person come off a trip like that, they usually sleep for 3 or 4 days. God damn it. To catch up on that rest and stuff. But you come straight to work, god damn it. So I know it's up in you, man. You know, you have a nice night, you and the wife, and you know what I'm saying, and relax, man.
Yeah. It's you know, and I come get right back in the mode. I work today, my off day, homie.
What?
You hear me?
I
work my off day today. They told me my office called me off, told me to stay on. I showed you the email. Stay on, take off. I went to another office and worked.
Shit, boy. Man.
Off day. Huh?
Hey, boy, you conditioned.
Man,
you condition. You know, that's the way a lot of people need to be today. Condition. You know, I already said put the relaxer up in them. You know what I'm saying? To knock them curls out, to straighten it out. You know what I'm saying? To make it more manageable and shit, and condition to where you can style it any type of way you want to style it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Mike.
Yes, sir.
We ain't gonna get nowhere laying up under the couch, man, waiting on the check to come. I ain't gonna get nowhere like that. Man, I got a job. As long as I got a job, man, I'm telling them people, they tell me, hey, take the day off. Man, I got another office. Post office always needs some help. I go to another office. Hey, look, what a postmaster at? Here, I know y'all need me. What's up? Yeah, we need you.
All the time. Hey, they ain't gonna forget that. That's something that, you know what I'm saying? That's on the positive side, you know, when you got somebody positive behind you, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? That knows that they can count on you.
Yep.
Know that you're a dependable person.
So Mike, when I need some days or need something to go out, I know, hey, I ain't got to worry about nobody tripping because they know I'm gonna work.
Exactly. You know.
Actually, I'm going to Chicago next couple weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll be up there on the 17th and 16th.
Boy, it ain't over with yet, goddamn it. Matter of fact, it's just back starting off.
Right after Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's that quarter time, boy. That man, it's about time to start it. That's love, man. That's love, though, for real, man. That's love.
I got to go to Chicago. I've been everywhere. I got to slide through there before. Cause that's home base. So I'm saying, man. I said, well, fuck it. Next month I'm gonna slide up to Chicago.
Look on your phone, man. Make sure you ain't drop no water on that, man. If so, man, cause the light right there look like a splash or something on there. Where the light at, but I can't let you damage your shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'll be all right.
What's going on, Diane?
Already messed that one up anyway. Who is that on there? It's somebody else on there.
Diane was on there. Diane, she was on here the other day with me. One of my old school sisters. Then you got Stephanie. She at work though, you know, but they listening. You know, they just tuning in, listening to you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. It was all about the enjoyment and really just trying to live my life, bro. That's all
the time. That's good, man.
That's got to be disciplined, Mike.
Yeah,
we got to be.
Yeah, and I tell people, you know what I'm saying, on an individual basis, you know, just think about yourself, think about your family, you know what I'm saying, think about your generation, because one day you might just be the backbone. You know, start putting a little money to the side. I know we go out, we drink, we want to smoke and all that and shit like that, but it won't hurt to put $5 to the side, $10 to the side, because you can put something to the side just in case an emergency pop up or something like that. You already know you got the money to take care of that because you got that put to the side. Don't go out there and spend your all on everything because they take programs. And that's why I say look out for these older people, these elders, because they like going to the food pantries. Most of them on Social Security, you know what I'm saying, on the what's that, Obamacare that they was trying to cut out. The Republican was trying to shut the medical shit down for people couldn't get seen by the doctor and everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And now they don't run the abortion thing back up, man. They ain't talking about doing nothing for the people. All they talking about is having war with the Democrats. That's all they be talking about, what the Democrats doing and what they ain't doing and shit. They ain't said nothing about the people. They ain't said nothing about fixing the street. They ain't said nothing about providing jobs and programs for us and shit like that. You know
they ain't gonna say nothing. But my brother, they ain't gonna say nothing about it because the people voted them clowns in the office. And when they vote them clowns in the office, they only vote them in the office to think that they're gonna go out there and represent issues, and all they do is argue about the issues that they was arguing about in 79 and 69. Yeah. They still arguing about the same issue.
And I told everybody, man, everybody talking, like you said, man, everything ain't for everybody, Mike. Don't get to everybody non-profit. You right, it ain't for everybody, man, because you know what I'm saying. I don't see why they down in Lori Lightfoot, man. And she got all these programs out here for these people to step into and shit like that, but they not educating themselves and to doing that. You know what I'm saying? But they rather point the finger and talk about it, how short she is, or afro, or whatever, the clothes she wear. That lady got money in the bank. She the mayor of motherfucking Chicago. She dressed that way for a reason. Cause she put her money in the bank. She put it to the side.
Bro. It's a good, she a good lady. She a good mayor. The problem is with Lori Lightfoot is the people that she got around her. It don't necessarily have to be with her, bro. It can be the people that's around her that don't know how to reach out to grassroots people that's got them programs out there. They reaching out to the wrong ones, and it seems like the people that they continue to reach out to is not the ones that's really on the forefront with the nonviolent program that's reaching the youth that's out there committing the violence. Yeah, that's what's killing her. The violence that's in the city is what's killing Lori Lightfoot, man. She ain't got the programs that's out there. They come into effect, you know what I'm saying, after something done happened.
Okay, yeah.
No,
she ain't got no prevention. Ain't no type of prevention out there. The only prevention
the prevention is they coming after something done happened. They set up for prevention. They on the street. They selling they passing out hot dogs, candy. They doing all that throughout the day. But what kind of prevention is they teaching? Okay. What kind? You know what I'm saying?
Our kids ain't got no skills, no jobs, paid training, and all that.
You see, we have some of the brightest minds that's out there passing out hot dogs and gifts and all that throughout the day. You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of them bright minds can be teaching in classrooms certain these youth that's out here that's doing other AYZ. They can be in the classroom teaching them about job developments and how to develop their skills and techniques and doing other things other than still with the same over programmer standing on the corner.
You got a point.
So it's about prevention. It's about prevention. It's not about after when something done happened. Don't come talk to me after my baby dead.
Yeah. You already
come
know
and help me while I'm trying to get my baby out these streets. This is why I need you to come help me at now. That's what our organization. That's how we were set up. You know what I'm saying? We was helping before the kids got there to that level. We was interceding in that. You know what I'm saying? We breaking that wall. Yeah. So they didn't have to get to that level when they was already out there. And that's big brother. That's what we need to happen. We need these brothers to reevaluate what they're doing and be more for the community and not more for just letting the community see. It's about now trying to really get these kids that's into this violence and so disrespectful that we need to start teaching them about morals now. Because they running up on our seniors and citizens and they up in guns talking about, give me that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on. How you gonna be trying to stick up my grandmama, bro?
Right. You're exactly right.
So we can't wait till these kids do it, man, and then come out there. We got to tell them now, hey, hold on. We got to get them in these classrooms. We got to sit them down.
Big bro, whatever happened to summer jobs? Do they still have summer jobs for the kids, man? You know when we used to go have a summer job, all the kids
everything. They got everything. They got everything they're supposed to have, but they got it all about nothing. Well, I can't just think you're gonna get some kids some money and think it's gonna be all that. That ain't gonna happen.
You know, we were
give them a check. You know, we ain't all been through the summer job thing. We all did that ourselves. I know I did.
Yeah, some of us to the kids and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we did that. See, the idea with me is the thing is I think it's The idea with me is that I've been through all them programs. I went through a lot of them programs before I started doing my own stuff. And by me being able to go through them programs and see what programs was doing and stuff like that, it gave me a good idea of what not to do.
Yeah. And I think about how to throw that ride out there and wheel them in all the time. I think about how to wheel them in, how to get their attention, you know what I'm saying? To put their attention on something else, how to grab them from where they at, you know what I'm saying? How to wake them up and shit. How to get.
I'm gonna tell you a good place to go to, even in Vegas. A good place you can go is be a good place to go to now, because we have so many young kids that's out there and doing this violent stuff. That the juvenile detention center, just like they got down to Hamlin on Hamlin and Roosevelt down there.
Yeah.
Brothers with non-for-profits can go and, counsel them youth and talk to the judges and stuff like that, talk to the probation officers and get them in your programs, just and talk to them. And then you can also get a grant for that too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's another way of reaching out to, catching them while they going through the system. Cause then, like your organization, Food for Thought, you know what I'm saying? You'll be right there at the forefront talking to these judges and saying, man, look, I'm gonna put these guys in my care for 6 months and we gonna go through a program. Right. I'm gonna send them through my program, through my organization, and we're gonna see at the end of this 6 months what's the progress. Have progress notes and all that, do everything you're supposed to do. And at the end of the 6 months, some of them shorties will get right. You know what I'm saying? Cause they don't want to go to jail. They know what they facing. Right. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna get right. But I think a lot of us need to start focusing in on the system too, because we ain't waited back a little bit too far. Let these people thinking that they're gonna continue to have our kids up in their system. Nah, we gotta have them up out of there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
And I stay thinking of a better way, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm trying to be outside. Hey, I mess with you, cause you help me think outside the box too. So that's what I be trying to do.
All the time, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Straight up, bro.
My neighbor, he older than me. He also worked for the Postal Service. He a part of your squad and stuff like that. He like, Mike, man, you the only person I can talk to, man. You the only person I can understand to get something out of, man.
Right. You have
people like you.
Yeah, you be having the motherfucker think outside the box. Cause we be so tired with some of the people that sometimes people can't even have a whole conversation, bro.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Without some negative shit.
Straight up.
And you can't even hold a conversation without some negative stuff. Come on, man.
Man, shit.
You know what I mean?
You can't even talk about some shit they've been holding on to for a long time and have a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, because a lot of people don't. I mean to say a lot of individuals don't know who they is. So
yeah, I told them, man, take what you could take out of the conversation that can better your life. Hold on to it, and if it don't apply, let it fly, man. Let it fly. That's it. That's all. But I'm glad you're home. But what you say? You going back to the shot next year? It's gonna be nice. My cousin, Ronnie's son, just left from down here.
I seen him. I seen y'all on them pictures.
Man, they had fun. Hey, shit, they talking about coming back. She said she tired of Chicago, man. There's a lot of people tired of Chicago, but just ain't took that step yet.
Right.
It's a lot of people
tired of. You got to get up and move up out there, bitch.
But some people ain't able and shit, you know what I'm saying? They used to being around their family, their friends and stuff like that. They feel they can't survive, you know what I'm saying, on their own without knowing somebody or whatever. Shit. I've been down here 6 years. I ain't got no friends. I ain't trying to meet nobody, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's all about me and my family, shit. And once you get on your own, you're gonna take care of that business because it's only you. You can't go around the corner and ask the family or your friends for nothing, man. You got to calculate your steps and put money to the side, goddamn it, for when them bills come up, because you don't never want them to overlaps or nothing like that, because your ass and your family will be on the streets.
in a different city.
Yeah.
And that ain't fun. So that's why
You sure
I'm
ain't.
planning.
And it ain't fun when the rabbit ain't got the gun.
Straight up. Look.
It definitely
Hey,
ain't.
boy,
It's
your
just
family
like it's just
hey,
me and my baby down here. You know what I mean?
it's one picture that I kept staring at, man. You and your family on there, man. Y'all look like y'all from there. You know, with your two sons was on the side. One had one finger up, and one had the right hand over his chest, over his left, over his heart. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, them people look like they got them from there.
Yeah, man.
Especially you with the
Yeah,
beard, you know what I'm saying? You had on all white, goddamn it, and your beard that's blended in. I know they was like, man, it's something about that guy there. I know they were saying that he is somebody.
man. You
Your
know,
appearance, boy.
bro. You know, I speak Arabic too, right?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So, so by me being able to understand somewhat of the Arabic language a little bit, I ain't that good at it, but I know it because I studied it, and especially the alphabet, so I can catch it. You talking to me, I'm gonna catch what you telling me. You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
So that's what was throwing a lot of people off too with my wife, man.
People got that money down there,
This nigga acting like he know what them people talking about. Yeah, okay.
What's that just say your head? Man, I see you in front of the goddamn it in front of the Bentley and what was that motherfucking was that a Lambo or something? That was
The Lambo and then the Rolls. It was a
yeah.
Rolls.
Oh yeah.
A
Hey, you
Bentley.
down there? Hey, you down there with the sheiks?
Yep.
Hey,
That was
so
the Rolls was my guy though. That was my guy car, Ali Muhammad. That was his Rolls.
straight
Though.
up man, that mother was so sharp. Two-tone.
Man, that Rolls, hey, you know,
What was that?
if you
Gray
know,
and blue together? Gray and blue? That
huh?
was gray and blue, wasn't it? That
That
gray
was
and blue mix, gray and
no, that was
silver
burgundy.
like.
That was burgundy and gray.
Man, that mother was so cold, boy. Taylor
Hey,
made.
that was my guy Ali Rose, man. Cause you see, we had dress clothes on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had went up in there and we went up in there and had lunch. You know what I'm saying? With Muslims, but man, they kept telling me, man, come on. They kept trying to get me to go off with them, kick it out.
Straight up. What say no at all?
I said, man, that's why I kept saying. I said, man, why everybody always be driving on me, bro? That's why I be saying that, bro.
Yeah, man. I told you, you know what I'm saying, your appearance. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you know what I'm saying, you got the personality to go right with it and shit, you know?
Yeah.
You got some niggas out here with beards that act a fool.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. But Mike, you don't watch it though. You don't watch it. You've been spending some money down there though, Mike.
Man, it's too elegant down there, man. Mother gotta have that bag going down there the way that everything that you was taking pictures of, man. Mother got it, man. Woo, I gotta do a lot of saving. I gotta put a lot of money to the side, goddamn.
Yeah.
Give me about 4-5 years, man. There you go.
Hey, Mike. Hey, boy.
Man.
They go to some of them places. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I see you got them with the hawk on your hand and shit. You sending the hawk off, kill birds and shit.
Man.
That's what that was, right? A hawk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, that's why I said, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them was my Muslim brothers, so they looked out for us anyway.
Man,
you hear me, Mike?
They got everything down there, don't they?
Yep, they looked out. They looked out for us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mike.
Yes, sir.
When they said, "Oh, he Muslim," it was over with after that.
Oh, it was over with, huh?
It was over with after that. When they found out, they said, "Oh, this Mutaz Muslim." Oh yeah, we Muslim. They said, "Oh, okay, you come over here."
They separated. Oh, you over here? Hey,
man.
Hey, damn.
Hey, Mike. They like, oh, you over here. so my wife, she wondering, damn, what they talking about? You over here, you know what I'm saying? Cause they sitting on bags, but they was sitting on bags, like sitting down.
Being
My wife
bags.
said, they say over here, you come over here. She said, they talking about you, Mutai. I said, who, me? They said, yeah, you. They got me in the VIP where the chairs at.
Straight up, hey, they say, yeah, hey, you
They
over
got
here.
they put me in the VIP where the chairs at. So my wife said, why they put you over in where the chairs at? I said, because I told them I'm not sitting on the ground. I'm Muslim. All the Muslims sitting in the chairs. I'm sitting in the chair too.
Man, you a guest. You a guest in their house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gotta give you the
So they
treatment.
like,
Yeah,
he ain't got to
put
sit
them
on. He
on
don't
the
sit.
ground,
Mutaz don't sit on the ground. He come sit over here. Sit over here, Mutaz. Where wife? Bring wife too. Wife, you come over here. You sit over here.
See, that's experience, man. That's the type of shit we supposed to be doing, man. You know?
Huh?
No, I was just saying that's the type of shit we supposed to be doing, man. Living our lives to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Meeting other nationalities and different races and cultures and stuff. Coming, you know, getting knowledgeable, you know what I'm saying, going there, you know what I'm saying, sucking up information and you know what I'm saying, things like that, man. It's a lot of people in our neighborhood don't waste their years, man, and just had to lay down afterwards, you know what I'm saying, and close their eyes without even, you know what I'm saying, experiencing things like that, you know. Now it's at an age where the shorty coming up that never even gave life yet, you know what I'm saying, losing their life.
Losing their life
to the system.
They can't
to
experience nothing. They can't
you know
experience nothing.
They can't experience nothing, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that these young kids can't experience that because they sitting up here being tricked and manipulated by these other guys with this little money.
Yeah, that's
you know,
peer pressure.
They letting that money go to their heads or something, man. Cause man, that money ain't all what it all supposed to be, bro. If you ain't happy, you can have that money, but if you ain't happy, bro, it's over with.
Man.
And being in jail, you ain't gonna even have that money.
I could just see a stupid decision on the brother behalf, man. We'll give you $1 million, but just for today, and you got to depart your life out the next day, or you can be broke and live forever. They probably take that $1 million, man, and live just for that day.
Depart their life, huh?
And just live just for that day. Try to spend $1 million in one day, goddamn it, to enjoy themselves.
Kill themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they gonna do.
And it's like you said, you know, those are shows I've been talking about, you know. I told you when I was in them rooms, I stood up and said, my name was Mike and I got a thinking problem. You know, it's our thinking, like you said, you know, the shit we perceive, you know what I'm saying, and our outlook on life, you know.
Well,
that's what get us in trouble.
Sure enough.
But man, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and close the show down for the night. You know what I'm saying? I need you to get your rest. You know, we're gonna be up fresh tomorrow.
Yeah, you just knew I was trying to tell you bye. That's all.
Yeah, I see smoking all type of shit. You chopping up shit. And, hey, they don't taught you something over there. What you making? One of them got them Arab subs.
No, man, I just hooked some stuff up down there. So while I go ahead and take my shower and shit, I can get out and get my food, fall back. That's all.
Okay, did you steal any recipes?
I keep it in step.
Together,
you know what I'm saying?
Did you steal any recipes for when we get together? Did you steal any recipes?
Yeah, I got some. I'm a chef myself.
So you know what they messing with over there. You know
all they eat is lamb, bro. All they eat in the East is lamb.
Oh, that's all?
That's all they eat. And they eat the regular other cuisines is sushi, but the most other stuff is lamb. That's all they eat. That's what they eat, rice and lamb. That's why they live to grow so old.
Hey, you did get that cash out from me, didn't you? I told you to send me that, you know. I know you were sending PS5s and shit like that, man. I told you to send me a camel.
Right.
I saw y'all on them hunchbacks, on them camels, goddammit. Yeah,
I know.
That motherfucker ran next to y'all, goddammit, on his knees and shit. I'm like, how the hell he supposed to get up? That nigga got all type of shit on his back for him to stand up.
Right. It's right. And hey, look, man, that stuff was amazing, man.
Y'all had to get on them first, right?
Yeah, we got on them and then they stood up with us. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn.
That's how you get on them anyway. Camels always come to the ground.
Okay.
They fold. They submit, and it's full submission. Then you can get on them.
Man, hydraulic system.
Yeah, full submission. All right, bro. Ma, let's.
All right. I love you, man.
Love,
keep doing
man.
what you
Peace.
keep doing. You gonna keep getting what you keep getting, baby.
You
know what I'm
already
saying?
know it.
Thought, food
Indeed.
for thought. Yep. Hey, that's love, man. It's a ball to hit when, you know what I'm saying, a brother or a sister don't took that walk, you know what I'm saying, out and goddamn it, how can I say, experience, explore, you know what I'm saying, took that voyage to see about things, you know what I'm saying, that they only read about it, things like that. People like me read about them on the books, see it on the TV and shit like that, you know. They say a book can take you around the world, you know. Once you read a book, they got to deal with over there, and then you take a trip and you know where everything at, man. It's so remarkable, man. Cause a book will tell you that, goddamn it, it's a scratch in the wall or something like that. You know what I'm saying? From back then in the ancient days, that, you know what I'm saying, when you know what I'm saying, prophets put up there or something like that, and then you go over there and you see that scratch in the wall and be like, damn, I read this in the book. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm actually here seeing it, witnessing it. You know what I'm saying? It's the things we got to experience out of life. That's why I tell everybody to have an open mind. You know what I'm saying? We teach our kids to have an open mind about things. Those people is the ones that, you know what I'm saying, be creators, inventors, and things like that. You know, they invent new things. And right now, you know, electricity taking over. You know, a lot of guys don't mess with goddamn electronics. Don't put cords and put tape on them and take it back together to get them to working and shit like that, man. Put a look with the skills. Go to school for like 3-6 months and get up on it. Cause you know what I'm saying? If these jobs come in here, you know, somebody got to work them, man. And that's what we got to know, man. We got to have our mind in order to know what's coming, man. What's coming down the line for us so we can be prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? Because it might be something that can bring me and my family up out of the gutter, move to a nice place, you know what I'm saying, where they can think freely, to see different people with opportunities that they want to get next to, you know what I'm saying, and hopefully extend and get promoted, advance out of life, you know. We gotta get that to our kids, man. We gotta stop keeping them secluded. We gotta stop doubting them. We gotta stop putting doubt in their head that they're not gonna make it. That the system in front of them, the system been in front of us, man, ever since we've been over here. And we've been progressing. People been living. People been advancing in high positions, reaching back for their other people, they fallen comrades or whatever they need to do, bringing them up out of that bind. We got to stick together, people. You know what I'm saying? We got to stick together. So what happened after a person get to teaching a youngster their history and shit? Where else could they go from there? Because you already got the kids stationary, you know what I'm saying, in that area. That's why it always should be room for growth. If you bring a person down, you must bring them back up. If you put them on the hot seat, you must bring a person back. You know what I'm saying? You can tell a person what they going wrong or whatever they doing or whatever they, you know what I'm saying? But you can always correct that, you know what I'm saying? And then flip the switch and let that person know, you know what I'm saying, what they capable of doing. Let that person know that they number one. Let them person know that they can do it. You know, anything on this earth. We not gonna doubt our own no more. We can't doubt our own and say, no, they ain't gonna be able to do that or nothing like that. You don't know, you know. Back when we was got them trying to get jobs back then in the days, man, you know, all we said we needed. The only thing we said we needed was a chance. We didn't say what we can do, how we can do it, where we can do it, or nothing like that. The only thing we asked for was a chance to do it. Because the rest was in the pudding. Because we already know we was going to succeed. You know what I'm saying? It's like telling a little kid to do something in front of his friends. You know he ain't talking about fucking up. because he won't stand out anyway. You know what I'm saying? Be that person to stand out in your crowd, man. To take the initiative to want to do something different, man. And let it rub off on somebody else. You know? If it's a community thing, man, if a person want to get in with you, help you, feel the same way that you do, man, you welcome with open arms. You know? Welcome that person with open arms to want to do something good, man, because you reflecting off a person. You know? What you do reflects on other people. And I always say, when you look for friendship, relationship, and all that type of stuff, look deep. You know what I'm saying? Don't just think about all the good shit that you can get out of it. Just like getting in trouble. You're supposed to think about the consequences too. The consequences if you make a bad step or a bad move or whatever, if you move something or what happened, because you're not knowledgeable about what's going on and things like that. You know, it's just like you're not knowledgeable about people. All you're looking at is the outside, how they dress and shit, how they act, how they talk, and how people, you know what I'm saying, react to them. And you take your own perception when you really don't look at the big picture in the person. You know, and that's what I tell everybody, to look at the big picture. You know, some people really do got bragging rights, but it's a lot of people out there got flagging rights. They'll flag you. It's like a yellow flag. It's like a red flag. You feel me? The outside look good. It's like the box of chocolates. You know what I'm saying? Forrest Gump, that you bite into a chocolate, it might be something you don't even like. It look good from the outside. It look like it got peanuts and caramel and shit up in there. You bite into it, and it's got licorice up in there, or marshmallow, because you judged the book from, you know what I'm saying, from the cover, which you didn't even know what was up in it unless you read it. You know what I'm saying? That's where they get the life. It's a box of chocolate, because you never know what you might get. You know, it's how you deal with what you get, though. Just like two people's in a marriage, you know what I'm saying? We don't contest each other. We don't be in competition with each other. You know, when something go wrong, we fight around it to try to make it better. We don't give up on each other. We don't put an X on the person like, man, that's an X on you. You don't fucked up. You got 2 more X's to go. We don't do that, give them ultimatums and all this type of shit. We get together, we communicate, and work on overcoming that problem. You know what I'm saying? Looking for a solution. You know what I'm saying? As a combined person, like Pete said, like Pistol Pete earlier said, Paul, man, you got to coincide with each other. You know what I'm saying? Some shit you got to, you know, compromise on. And that's what part of a relationship is. Relationship is togetherness, somebody to be with. It's not the opposite. It's not competitive. It's not who got more than who or who got less than who. You know what I'm saying? That relationship supposed to gobble all that up. And y'all supposed to overcome that stuff together. And the person to think that a person to put them in a bind before they help them out. But you got to take a chance, because you're taking a chance on that person. You know, not for what they got, what they had, how they act or nothing like that, but for the potential that you see in that person, feeling that you could make it with that person and shit like that. And that's what you look for. And that's what you strive for. And to let you men know, you know what I'm saying, do the right thing, because a woman always follows a man's lead. So if you fucking up, you're going to have a fucked up situation. She's going to have a chance to do what she want to do, you know, because you don't set the pace for fuck ups, you know. If you're doing good, she's going to follow your pace. Y'all going to get them and fight the world together. She going to watch your back, you going to watch hers. If you fall, she going to catch you. If she fall, you going to catch her. And that's how it's supposed to be. Right now, today, you know what I'm saying, you turn around, that game they used to play where you fall back because you got to trust your best friend to catch you and shit. And you just fall back and shit. You know, some people get out your way and let you hit rock bottom. Some people won't even catch you. because you in a spot. We got to learn how to work with each other, people. The man was right. I've been saying it for the longest. It's the individual. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, you can't blame no other person for what you do or for your actions, your outcomes, because you set the pace in your life. You made the table for what you wanted to eat. Matter of fact, you got people out here fixing their own plate. Some people are putting too much on their plate, too much that they can't eat. You know what I'm saying? And it's a problem to them because they walking around with it. And as they walking around with it, the shit is getting heavy. It's getting unmanageable. It's getting uneasy. It's making them distraught. It's taking them off of things that they want to do. It's stunting their growth. They keep a person stationary like a light pole, not moving. It's about us, people. You know what I'm saying? You people got people like me that believe in you, that want you to prosper, that want you to strive to be the best that you can be. Even if we got to say the words, you know, fuck Mike Larry. Don't look at me. I don't care what you think of me. You know what I'm saying? But just listen to the words that's coming out of my mouth, because the words are coming from my heart. It's not the messenger. It's the message that we bring, because God works through us. You know what I'm saying? And anything is good. It's profitable. I'm not going to get up here and tell you nothing wrong and give you no negativity, because I know negativity follows negativity. You got to tell a lie on top of a lie. I don't want to go into all the formalities of having to explain myself, because one day I might see myself lying trying to explain myself to somebody. So I give it to them in a raw and give them the raw ordeal right now. You know what I'm talking about? You already got the rope in your hand. So after you get through talking to me, you got two choices. You can live or you can hang yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to tell you nothing that's right. I mean, nothing that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be right in all my affairs, but I'm only human. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. At times I need people to talk to me and tell me the way to go. But since I don't have that all the time, I have to get up here and I got to keep it real with myself, or else I will be in denial. Don't even know I am lying to myself. Make myself believe that I can't do it, that I can't prosper, that I'm never going to be none. I'm going to die one day, because everybody got to die one day. So I'm going to die liking what I'm doing. And liking what you're doing ain't living life on life terms. You're scamming, stealing, mugging, killing. Something that's not permitted, that shouldn't be permitted. You know what I'm saying? We got to reach deep down in ourselves, y'all. We got to find ourselves today. You know? You know, acknowledge the title, man. Kings and queens, acknowledge the title. I know the word ain't meant for everybody, but I still call it, because it might rub off on them. They might start acting right. You never know. And that's the steps we got to take. Fuck saying, oh, this is what's going to happen. This is what they going to do and shit like that. I never want to hear that from nobody. Talking to the bill collectors, oh, they ain't going to give me that, whatever. I don't never want to hear shit like that, because a closed mouth don't get fed. And you be careful what you ask for, because you might just get it and be like, damn, I got it. No, you're supposed to believe already that you can get it. No act surprise. It's already up in us. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because you are number one. And I want you to be number one in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because I know if you're number one and you're doing the right thing, being respectful, it ain't got to be nothing said. Because your reflection going to reflect on somebody else, because somebody is going to be watching your every move. So if you get out here real clean and get the so-called flagging, but you call it bragging or whatever and shit, Bragging, people brag because they can, because they got it like that to brag. You know, flaggers do it. You know what I'm saying? They do it for a trap or something like that to lure you in, to get validated. You know what I'm saying? To get the attention from you and shit like that. You see them the next day, they ain't got the same shit on. They can't run that shit consistently like that. You see them clean once a month, every 30 days or whatever you want to call it. Don't let that shit validate you. Don't let them people validate you. Don't let them people change you and change your surroundings, change your program, change your plan, what you had set for it to do anyway. Because those people practicing too. So don't get led by the misled. You know what I'm saying? People are leaving out with masks on today. They playing roles that you see on TV shows, on the video game. They leaving out and trying to be that person instead of being themselves, doing what they need to do, get a job, take care of their family, teach the kids to do things on life and life terms. They look at the video. Every time they look at a video with people spending money, just like the parties when everybody come in with different colors with a big basket full of shit, alcohol and all this type of shit. That's grown people shit. Y'all did that. Let the kids do it now. Let's bring the kids up on something without the alcohol and all the other drugs that be up in there. But the colors and all, man, we take over everything, you know, like we ain't got enough of our childhood, you know. We 30 and 40 out here, still telling jokes, playing games, downgrading people, talking about them and shit, not giving no respect. And we've been doing it for 30 and 40 years without teaching the kid how to ride a fucking bike or something like that, you know? We still got party in us while we forgetting about life and the laws that these people putting on us, trying to hold us back. Our kids out there in the streets with no structure, having confrontations over nothing, words that come out your mouth and disappear. People getting killed over. Getting killed over activities like sex and shit. Once you experiment, you experience. You get to do it whenever you can. But why would you take somebody else's life and mess up their family life? You know what I'm saying? For that 5 second, 10 minute, whatever feeling, however long it is for you. But I know it ain't gonna take your whole day and it won't last long. Then that makes you feel like somebody. Then it gives you courage to think that you can have anybody that you want. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you mess with this person, that person, that person, that person. Not only you fucking up your generation, but you fucking up other people's generations. Because you laying down. You creating life. And you just leaving it there. With no hopes of taking care of what you started in your mind. That's insane thinking. That's a person that don't want nothing out of life. That's a person that's ready to lay down because they real comfortable. Close their eyes if they have to. For the validation of others. Just a lot of things we need to take a look at, people. You know, it's going to get rough out of here, out there. And the trouble already going on. They already, like he said, pulling guns on the elders and stuff, robbing them and stuff like that. Once this stuff get to taking place, what you think gonna happen? Y'all think it's gonna be Mayberry where everybody got apple pies in the window and all that type of shit? No. People gonna be hurting, man. People gonna realize what money is really for. You know what I'm saying? It's for financial duties not financial difficulties, because it sure would put you there where it's impossible to pay your way, and you got kids, you got mouths to feed, you got young people looking up to you, learning from you and shit like that, and you messing up in their eyes strictly because you did what you wanted to do and not what you had to do for your generation. It's going to always be a real serious talk on food for thought, people. You know, as you can see, you know, we'll say one or two things, you know, for our celebrities and shit like that, but we don't stay on the facts of celebrities and other people and things from the past and shit like that. We focus on us and where we had it. You know what I'm saying? We focus on us and forward, going forward. You know what I'm saying? Sucking up information, learning things, coming up with solutions to problems that we're going through, uplifting people, motivating people, you know, giving people the courage, the initiative to do it themselves without having somebody to tell them to do it or tell them that they need to do it and things like that. We want a person to think for themselves. We want a person to have a vision, a different vision, different from everybody else. We cannot stand on the stage together as a whole. Things will break down when everybody is at the same occupation, trying to do the same thing. Just like he said. There's so many occupational things to do on this earth and to create on this earth, to be your own boss or whatever, or to work and get a decent pay. For us to not to be doing nothing, but just letting life go past us. You know, we can be the best culture, nationality up on this continent, or we can be the worst. And it looked like a lot of people don't made a decision and said, fuck it. They don't get no fuck about nothing. But those are the same people that ask for shit. Those the same thing, the same people that got to put shit in their mouth or find a place to stay when they in need. So you got to watch what people say. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Don't let nobody doubt your dreams, your visions, or nothing like that. Don't let them stunt your growth. Because if a person telling you that you can't do everything that you present to them, and they tell you don't do it today, do it tomorrow. No, wait till next year. Wait till I do it. Or no, it ain't gonna work and shit like that. Those are people that you don't want to be around. Those are people that enable you not to do nothing because they put doubt in your mind. They bring you down to your lowest. Little do you know it. They bring you to your lowest to where you give up on your passion, on your visions and things that you plan to do and places that you want to go. Reach deep down in yourself. Know what you want. Know what you stand for. Know right from wrong. And know the consequences that come behind both of them. Put them together. Analyze them together. See which one outweighs what. Whichever one outweighs the most, that's the one that you take. And about 101, and I think I'm 101% right that, you know what I'm saying, if you take that good way and shit like that, good things gonna happen to you. I can tell you that 101%. I can be truthful with that. I can stand on that. When you do right, you get right. You do wrong, you get wrong. It's in a category. They in categories all by themselves. So it's up to you to pick what you want to do. But whatever you do, be true to you. Know what you stand for. Don't let nobody run you. I want to thank my guests for coming on, you know what I'm saying, and all the people that was listening in. Also, the people that's at work, my table people and stuff like that, doing what they got to do, you know what I'm saying, to be that person that they is. You know what I'm saying?
I've been had a few people on here, a lot of people on here, you know what I'm saying, talking and stuff like that. But, you know, some people just talk. Some see but don't see. Some hear but don't hear. You know, not only I can reach out and touch a person from here, but, you know what I'm saying, I can look into their personality and judge them by their actions from here. You know what I'm saying? I'm a long way from a dummy. I'm a long way from a fool. I know when a person putting Band-Aid on things. I know when a person coming up with an excuse. I know when a person know that they don't fucked up. You know? And that's how I look at the conversation. So just know, just so you know, you ain't never putting no wool over Mike Larry eyes. I ain't never done to the fact. I'm very intelligent. As far as on words, signs and symbols, hand gestures, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Believe me, if you've been up on this panel, I know how you are. Straight up. Just as well as people be watching or whatever. You know, I got to do that. I got big plans. I want to have the right people on my team. I don't want nobody that's going, you know what I'm saying, quit the race in the middle of the race on me. You know, because they got something in for me. They feel I'm doing too much. They don't like my conversation. You know, we can't get nowhere judging others. We supposed to do what we do. We individuals. We don't think alike. I damn sure don't act like nobody want me to act. I act like me. And that's who I want to be accepted for me as an individual. Not bullshitting, not playing, not joking, not disrespecting nobody or nothing like that. When the person look at me, I want a person to know I'm real about what I'm talking about. You know, you can look at some people and just know they be on bullshit all the time. Righteous people don't like to be around people like that. They keep up shit all the time. They don't want nothing out of life. They condemn situations and programs, throw monkey wrenches up in there. Ain't nobody positive want to be around nobody like that, to take them off their square, to make them miss blessings for themselves and shit like that. No. It's about affiliation, baby. Association. Straight up. You with a person and they shoot somebody, you going to jail with them. Flip the switch. Roll with somebody that's headed for the CEO position. Be with them. I'm guaranteeing you it'll work better in your favor. Because you know you next in line to get a position. You got to think about good things, people. We already know the bad shit on the street. Why we study bringing it up, talking about it? You know? We instigating ourselves. I remember a person you standing in the middle of somebody that's ready to fight. You hit my hand first. Whoever hit my hand first, you know what I'm saying? We instigating ourselves of what we want and don't want out of life. Yeah, man, that's us though, man. You know, we need to do better, man. Got much love for everybody. I ain't gonna stay on too long. I know everybody got things to do. You know, I just encourage you to be the best that you can in what you do. You know, be the best you can. Do the best you can. Because we headed for hard times. You know, we've been in hard times, but they finna get harder, y'all. And there's going to be a lot of people out there looking for that bag, you know what I'm saying? Negatively and positively, okay? You got to watch what you do. You got to watch your surroundings, especially if you got a little money in your pocket. Because like I say, somebody always sees something. Somebody always sees something going on. So don't think you're hiding from nobody and shit. Because you don't even know how long they've been watching you. You know what I'm saying? So be careful out there. Watch yourself. Look after our elders, please. You know what I'm saying? Let's get these kids together, man. Let's see if we can conjure up some programs to where they can have fun. Maybe a talent show or something like that. You know, it's been a while since a talent show came up for the kids to show their passion, show what they do. Put them on stage, you know what I'm saying? Put them on stage as an individual, you know what I'm saying? Really give them the power, trust them and shit. Quit letting them do shit in the crowds and stuff like that, out there with that peer pressure and stuff. Somebody always watching, like you say, D. Somebody always watching. You know what I'm saying? Somebody always watching what you do. You know what I'm saying? People, you know what I'm saying, can boast, brag, and all that shit that they do for their kids and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Which, far as the high price clothes and the name brands and things like that, you know, man, I consider that going out your way. You know, things like that can be for a real special occasion. You know what I'm saying? Kids gonna grow out of it and everything. That can be money that you can put use to something. You know what I'm saying? Establish a LLC. You know, bring out your best talent. And if you do something for the kid, do something educational for them. Buy them a toy, buy them a chalkboard or something like that. Buy them some dump trucks. You know what I'm saying? Get the kid get the girl a easy baker ovens. You know what I'm saying? Pour a lawnmower, something that's occupational, something that they can grow into, something they'll know before they even reach that peak. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have it as a toy. You know, put a business mind on your kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to do. You got to do business related type stuff. You got to use things like that for presents and stuff like that. We use presents right now today as in, you know what I'm saying? We get the kids Nerf guns and shit like that. We give them Motorola cars or things like that. You know, they used to have the little sets out with the hammers, the screwdrivers and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's the outlook that you give your kid. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What you say, you on break? Oh, I see. That's you and Diane. Hey, that's Miss Clark and Miss Spearman. Y'all having a conversation on here, man. Ain't both of y'all busy? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to have both of y'all on the show, you know what I'm saying? Cause I want some ladies up here, you know. I just want to hear the ladies come up with a topic, and you know what I'm saying. And I want to sit back and, you know what I'm saying, be in the crowd and listen to some of the input that y'all got, you know what I'm saying, that y'all want to put out and stuff like that, you know, that we can go up under. You know, because I can't do all the talking about females and stuff. I don't, you know everything that females be going through, you know what I'm saying, as far as them hanging together, you know what I'm saying, just females, and they talk about it or whatever, you know what I'm saying, as far as their actions, you know what I'm saying. They think about occupational shit, or do they think about stripping or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just open. Do they think about being single, or do they think about getting into a relationship or whatever? You know, do they like girls? Do they like boys? You know, straight up. Stephanie, the topic is whatever, you know what I'm talking about, you want it to be. Because I know everything, whatever you say, is going to help somebody. As long as it's positive, you know what I'm saying, I don't trip, you know what I'm saying. But as the network get bigger and stuff like that, I will start having topics, you know what I'm saying, for the time that I come on, so people will know what the topic going to be about, and they can go on and have their notes ready for when we do come on. But right now, you know what I'm saying, we just focused on us as far as unity, getting together, you know what I'm saying, talking about situations, putting it on the table and things like that, you know. That's all right. It's just like The View, you know what I'm saying. They put a topic or something on the table and shit, and then all the ladies get their input on them. Some get testimonies that they don't been through it and stuff before and things like that, you know. call Wesley King right now. Let me see if I can cause I've been looking at a couple of his posts and things like that, you know. I don't call a couple of them. I don't roll in the car with him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't roll in the car with him a couple of things, and yeah, he talk about some good things, you know what I'm saying? I love to have him on the show, you know what I'm saying? And I want to ask him about his book. Oh, something went wrong. He must be on some other different type of phone. Yeah, it usually goes something wrong when a person be on a different type of phone or something like that, or his phone may be turned off or something. Let me try it again though. Cause this computer had been messing up out here. Yeah. Yeah. He must got his phone off. You know what I'm saying? What's up with y'all women though? Y'all okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to have y'all, you know what I'm saying, listening in, you know. And like I say, both of y'all be having some good shit to say. You know, y'all help me a lot, you know. That's why I appreciate you. You know, I ain't scared to say I appreciate a person, you know. You ain't got too many people that, you know what I'm saying, got platforms and shit that appreciate people, you know. They fuck with the people that they know and stuff like that, you know, the people that they close to, right around the corner with, next door and all that, because they enable that way, you know what I'm saying? You know, I feel I could talk to somebody that I don't even know, and I can acknowledge them when I see them and everything, you know? And that's one thing that I do, you know, when people be on. I make sure if I see them, after I get through with my conversation, I acknowledge them, let them know I see them and things like that. Some people see you and won't even, you know what I'm saying, acknowledge you, even if you say something to them and shit, you know? But, you know, that's how people are, you know what I'm saying? It's big eyes and little U's, you know what I'm saying, in their eyes. And that's, man, but that's them, man. I'm not like that. I'm different. You know, I get credit what credit due, you know what I'm saying? And I learn to appreciate people, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate people and things, because as long as you appreciate it, you'll always have it, you know what I'm saying? You're going to treasure it, you know what I'm saying? And somebody that you don't treasure and things like that, you know what I'm saying, is liable to walk away, you know, walk away from the whole program and shit, you know, and what you stand for. But I get the ones that, you know what I'm saying, that's on BS the opportunity to, because, you know, God is the head of my life today, you know. He take people out and he put people in. And the good part about it, for every person that leave, you know what I'm saying, it'd be two to come, you know, it'd be more to come, you know. Yeah, I just called you right on. Must be out. Oh yeah, he must be taking a nap. I saw him at the place signing his book cover, because I see he wrote a book. You know, I told you I had like 15 pages finishing my book, but you know I be doing so much. You know, it's just me. I'm already messing my body up. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't stop moving. I can't sleep. You know, I'm always lifting shit by myself and shit. You know, I don't messed up my back plenty of times to where it's messed up, you know. And I just be wanting to take it easy, shit. And get right. The stab, the shot, and all this shit, you know. Man, I regret, you know what I'm saying, I even took myself through that shit when I knew right from wrong. I had a good upbringing, you know what I'm saying? I had good family orientated and everything and shit like that, but I still chose to do the wrong things, because I want to look cool and shit in front of my friends and shit in front of the girls. You know, I call that being somebody, you know what I'm talking about? Being affiliated and all that type of shit, you know? That peer pressure, you know? By the grace of God, you know, I got to get back today, because, you know, I'm still here. I made it. There's guys right now that's dying before they even become teenagers, never even had a child, brung life in the world. Never really even had a smile or fun or nothing like that. I got that chance. I got that chance a long time ago. And I'm blessed to be here today from the things that I did in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? That make me know it's a plan for me. Everything over there on that side didn't work out. I always got in trouble. I always got hurt. I always fucked up my bridges. I haven't did any of that on this side. Everything's been good. My thinking has been on. My respect has been presentable. My vocabulary's improved. My outlook on life is different. You know, today I work towards what I want in a positive way. Not hurting nobody in the process. If I knew it was this easy, I would have started a long time ago. I would have stayed away from negative crowds, negative people, negative places. I would be well off today. And that's why we here, you know. We here as big brothers, big sisters, role models, guardians, pace setters, peer educators for our youth. You know, we always want our kids and everything to have what we couldn't get. Let's give it to them. Talk is cheap. Don't say what you're going to do and ain't going to do it. We don't even want to hear that you thought about it. You know what I'm saying? You know? Because that'll be an oxymoron. It don't go together. It don't make sense because it's past tense. Let's talk about what we're going to do for the future. If you still have that plan, you know what I'm saying? Here's an opening. It's a door open, y'all. You ain't necessarily got to be with me or do what I do. You can get up here and promote yourself on what you're trying to do for the community. It could be way different from me. You don't have to do the same thing, but we in the same racket. It might be some down the road that we can coincide with each other and present together to them, to the kids, to save a life, to help somebody on some educational things. That's the type of mind we got to have. Now, if you got something you've been thinking about for a while that you've been wanting to put together, like a program for the kids, a program for the drug users, a program for the peer educators learning sexually transmitted diseases or whatever, prevention or whatever, I invite you to the stage. I invite you to the stage to enlighten something new on us, to put our mind somewhere else, to get us thinking about something else, something positive, something that's going to pull us up out of this hole. Because talk is cheap. The shit you say that's coming out your mouth is cheap without action. Let's get on our job, people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking you to do nothing out the ordinary. I don't ask you to come out your pockets. All the other sites ask you to come out your pockets and y'all be paying and shit like that for bullshit, for nonsense. But something for the people and shit, it's a hard time trying to get somebody to, you know what I'm saying, to follow up with that type of program, man. And it's insane thinking. I'm crazy, but I ain't no goddamn fool. I'm gonna hang with the winners. I'm gonna hang with the one that got me in their best interest. You know what I'm saying? Down the road, down the line. Instead, instead, people choose to hang with a clown, a dunce, somebody with a mask on that ain't gonna have shit out of life, and they know this by the way this person act, by the way the person, you know what I'm saying, intelligence is, or whatever. and they still consist on hanging. It rub off. It rubs off. It rubs off on good people. People, let's get it together, man. You know, I could tell you every day how much I care for you, how much I believe in you, appreciate you, and everything. But all that shit don't mean nothing if you don't move your feet. My label won't mean nothing. You will put your own label on yourself as being a nobody that don't want shit out of life. Don't label yourself like that. Don't label yourself as the class clown, never serious about life. Don't label yourself as the person that look down on everybody because they got a little something. That little something ain't nothing when you're in the same spot. You feel me? If you can read between the lines, the shit you blind to wear and the shit that you try to validate yourself in front of people with don't mean nothing because you're still in the same spot. You ain't did shit but decorated that spot. That spot that you're standing in. Now, if you can give a person a thought while you bummy and shit like that, as you being a righteous, good person with good shit to say and shit like that, you cold-blooded. Because the person ain't looking at your outside. They looking at your heart, your personality, how you treat others, your respect for others. That's what a person looking at. Them clothes, they can get some money and buy them motherfuckers. Them clothes gonna be dirty in the next hour. Some people come out with new clothes and get wet up with their new clothes on. And people know when I say wet up what I'm talking about trying to be that person. You know, if you're going to brag right. Brag that you help somebody. Brag that you save somebody. Brag that you uplift somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because everything else is just a mirage. Just because you clean a day don't mean you're going to be clean tomorrow. You don't spend everything you had in that one day because you're living for one day. You don't bought a $1,500 outfit because you're living for one day. You got people out here that's living for tomorrow, that's living for the future, that know there is a tomorrow. Just in case they didn't get something right, they can correct it tomorrow. You know, we be optimistic about tomorrow. What'd you say? A dressed up garbage can. Oh man. Let me put some of this stuff up here, man. Y'all need to come over here. I need to just sit back and listen. Y'all crazy. What'd you say, Diane? What's for you is for you, and what's for me is for everybody. Blessings not to say. You feel me? All the time. A dressed up garbage can, man. Motherfucker go out here and buy them old clothes and shit. People got them about what? About $5,000-$6,000 worth of dirty clothes in their closet and shit. Dirty laundry. Motherfucking bills due and shit. Kids need shoes. Refrigerator need to be full. But we want it to look good in the eyes of somebody else. To let them know that we own that shit. We get bags. We got it like that and shit like that. Stun, front, flagging. Flagging, flogging. Bragging, boasting. Straight up, man. Man, die. Straight up, man. She say dressed up like a motherfucking garbage can. Oscar the Grouch. Garbage can man. In it though. You know. Got these sisters, man. That's how you got it. Just have a thought of doing positive things. You know what I'm saying? And I think the rest will follow. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got no room for bullshit in your mind. You ain't giving bullshit no man. You know, you're not paying bullshit no man, so you don't have to worry about it. You know, you can just exclude that up out of your life, because life is what you make it, y'all. If you want to be upset all your life, you know, you got the choice to do that. You know, Mike Larry ain't gonna stop you. You could be miserable all your motherfucking life, but it's up to you to change it. Don't expect me to help you out with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you got to stop playing victim, because everybody don't come to your rescue. You know, all the Captain Saver hoes gone. You know what I'm talking about? They beating people down now. They kicking them to the curb and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? People backdooring and everything. You know, who could we trust when everybody want to be number one? Who could a person trust when everybody is aimed at the same thing, around the same crowds, doing the same thing? Who's different? Ain't nobody different. Everybody is the same. Everybody are following each other. Everybody wants the same shit that everybody buying. Want to dress like them. Want to ride like them. I want to know what's your vision. What's your thoughts? You know what I'm saying? What are some things that you daydream about? I only see shit like that or hear shit like that on TV nowadays. And it's been on for years. How people have visions and dreams and all that type of stuff. We don't did it for years. Had visions and dreams and shit like that. Why we give up, people? Why we give up on what we think is right? Why we give up on ourselves that we can't do shit? See, that's an oxymoron. You can't be number one and be trying to play number one when you don't know shit. When you can't do shit, when you don't even make a step to do nothing. But you want to claim the number one. You want to be the coolest, the coldest, the best dressed, the one that everybody listen to and look up to and laugh with. How you gonna be that person if you ain't got no skills? You only can pretend for so long. And the person that's looking at them, don't be with them for so long, because you're gonna been on damage your whole life and the years you had ahead of you. Man, it bees like that sometime, man. And right now, man, Reggie Foe, if you on, man, you know what I'm saying? Send me a request, man. Straight up. I commend him, man. Because he a young brother. He a young brother, man. You know what I'm saying? He's doing this. He's sucking up information, man. He's learning about himself. Back then, goddamn it, Reggie Foe, gang banging, do this, do that, goddamn it, gang for anything. You can't post shit on him now. You can't mislead him and send him off nowhere now. He think about his kids and be with his kids more than anything. Every now and then he put up a good quote. He put up BS quotes sometimes, but most of it be, you know what I'm talking about, educational. Learning process type shit for him to be a young man. You know, his mind is developing better than some of these older guys out here that don't gave up already. You know, those be the followers. The one that look for you every day at that same cafe. Straight up. Where everybody else keeping up with the Joneses, huh? I can put it like that. That's how you learn, D. That's how you learn. And what's the other lady name that you said? I forgot her name. I was mad typing her name in here too. You know, because I want the ladies to get up here and really stress and see if they can connect with the females. You know what I'm saying? You know, it ain't 100% that somebody gonna listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Take heed to what you're saying and shit, but they can listen. You know, they can listen, and if they hear something good, something that relates to them, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they can be something that they can work with towards any situation that they come across or whatever, or if they're going through some type of situation right now or whatever. But you know, it ain't hard just to be smart, you know, because we being dumb to the wrong things, man. All the negative things that we think about, we need to go ahead and push them behind us, man, because it ain't doing nothing but keeping us down, studying our growth, keeping us where we at, you know. And it's gonna make it to a point where you're gonna be X'd out. People with good shit ain't gonna want you around them. You know, trust is a big word. And if you come to a mother's house and they got to walk around their house behind you, it's a problem. If they got to watch you, it's a problem. You untrustworthy. So, you know, getting with them, getting that job with them and shit like that is over with. Because you don't show the person who you are. And that person ended up like me. Today we're going to believe you. When you tell me who you are, I'm going to believe you. I don't care who you are to me, what you are to me, or whatever. If you tell me who you are and it's not in my category, we don't have nothing to talk about. Because if you're not here to help me, you're here to damage me. You know, it's an either or thing today. It's a positive, negative. You know, it's a plus and a minus. If you ain't on the same thing I'm on, I got to walk away. Because I'm in a different time zone than you. You know, I can't come back in that time zone. That was the end of my time. If I go back there, I would lose everything that I have. I ain't got no another run in me. I put up all my gym shoes to the side. I'm tired of running. I'm dressing casual today. I'm walking on my 10. I'm not finna abuse my 10. Stop running, people. Slow down. Get that fast shit out your life. Fast girls, fast money, fast bag, fast cars. You want fast sex and all that shit now today, huh? You got to think about your lifespan goes fast too. You speed and you miss shit. You really don't know what's going on. What'd you say? The soul's going off, man. What you mean? On the same page. What'd you say, D? It's not gonna work if you're not on the same page. Straight up. You either with me or you against me, like she said. Yeah, man, we gonna lose a lot more people. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be honest. You know, we're gonna lose a lot of people, y'all. And I hate to say that some gotta die in order for some to live, but that's what's gonna have to happen. You know, some people just gotta lay down and close their eyes. You know, we sit and wait for bad shit to come upon us. And we have moves to make. Stop enabling yourself, people. Do what we need to do to get what we need to be. Watch out, put something to the side for emergencies. Watch how they do these programs. Make it your business just to watch a segment of the news tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't look at the news, dedicate 30 minutes to it and see what's going on around you. You know what's going on. After all, to be aware is to be alive, right? We want to know what's going on around us in the streets and shit like that, but we still hang out there. Even though we know it's guns out there, we know it's thieves, robbers, and drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? So I want to hear no shit about the news is so depressing. No, our neighborhood is so depressing. They talking about us on the news. That's what you don't want to hear. Shit that we doing over in our neighborhood that we need to be doing better. Because most of the time it do be about us. You know, so that's just a flag to me right there. That means that a person not willing to, you know what I'm saying, enlighten themselves. They're not looking for no information. They're not looking for knowledge and shit like that. They're not ready to learn more. You know what I'm saying? They're not ready to apply themselves. That's all that tells me. When a motherfucker come up with an excuse before they can come up to say they can do it, there's something to it. A lack of confidence, self-esteem, not feeling good about themselves. You know, you don't want that type of person with you. You want go-getters that know what they want with you. Not nobody that's going to doubt the situation and doubt the program and going to have it in their mind that they not going to be able to do it. They're going to try to do it. No, just do it. What's going on? What's going on, Wesley? How you feel, family? I finally got in touch with you, man. I had sent you an invite. You know, I've been following you. Thanks to Diane, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I seen you before, though. You know what I'm saying? I think we probably grew up in the same neighborhood and things like that. But, you know, I like, you know, what you're doing, you know, and I would love for you to get some of your input on Food for Thought, you know. You know, Food for Thought is a podcast that I came up with, you know, as far as enlightenment for our culture, you know, as far as motivation and things like that. I know it's a whole lot of activists out here, you know what I'm saying, that's mad at the system, mad at history of how we, you know what I'm saying, came up and things like that. You know, I try to flip the switch on that as far as Food for Thought. You know, we already dealing with a lot on our plate. And my motto is not to leave the table until your plate is empty. You know, we strictly give growth on the station. You know what I'm saying? We want a person to grow. We don't want to put no doubts in their head or nothing like that. We don't want to tell these kids that they can't do it, things that they can't accomplish and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But we are here for the start from where we at, as in moving forward, as in opportunities. You know, I had people up here giving people jobs. You know what I'm saying? I had people up here giving testimonies, you know, for people who was going through it, you know, uplift after the show. Them people felt great. They started smiling. At first they was crying, you know, and I just tell a person to believe in themselves and to be number one, you know what I'm saying? Reach the top, you know. And I had a few people on here that, you know, that's kind of activist like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I try to encourage them, but we two different people with two different programs, you know. It's a difference between activism and motivation, you know what I'm saying? That's like Malcolm X and like Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King give you motivation and everything. Malcolm X, he ain't gonna turn the right cheek. Whatever somebody do to us, we gonna do back to them, you know. It's just all about growth, you know what I'm saying? And I think that the individual, the beholder, possesses all that. You know, once they get their mind right and thinking, they can accomplish anything on earth, you know, like write a book like yourself, or even go for an alderman spot or a place in the Senate, you know, that works within us. And that's all our people need to do, is have that courage to go out, to step out on life and step out of this box that we always in, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna send you a request and things like that. You know, I'm open for suggestions or whatever you need to put out here. You know, we on 3 platforms. You know, I don't know why, but I am on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Eli thing too. You know, even though I know other people got podcasts and shows on Twitter and stuff like that, but they don't be talking about the same thing we talking about. You know, they talking about, you know what I'm saying, losing their spot, buying up all the guns and everything, and cutting laws and cutting programs in our neighborhood and all that type of stuff, which, you know what I'm saying, I too much don't draw for, but I know he probably don't goddamn it pause my show of the things that I be talking about on here. Because I know a lot of people don't want to see us with nothing. And sometimes we don't want to see each other with nothing. And it's that's gotta change, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I can't sing, you know, what you call on here. It might be your phone not accepting those right now. Let me see if I can put it on the feed. And paste it up here. I don't know if anybody ever got in from right here, but I did put it on the board, people. For whoever want to get on stage, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it on the mature level, adults and shit like that, man. We ain't got to back talk no more. Here go a stage, and the stage is for everybody. I'm just a narrator, you know what I'm saying? I don't call this my show Food for Thought. You know, I got my nonprofit Food for Thought, but this platform right here is for everybody, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to host it or whatever you need to do, if you got a topic, something positive that you can get our people, you are welcome to host this show. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about, growing, you know what I'm saying, extending, coming up, rising, you know what I'm saying? And you can't be 50-50. Like D said, ain't no 50-50 is a D. Half and half good, half bad. You're a righteous person. You do good and everything, but you hang over there with the same people. You know what I'm saying? When you change in your life, it's got to be 100% on. No 50-50, man. 50-50 is not going to work when you change your life and turn your life around. You got to sacrifice everything, man. If that's what it takes for you to build that 100% up is in positivity, you know what I'm saying, expecting good things to come back as far as the results, you gotta give it all, man. You gotta change your way of thinking. You gotta change your vocabulary. You gotta give respect. You gotta have morals and values. You gotta have a good outlook on life, structure. You gotta have all that. You know what I'm saying? You can't false flag on it either, because the minute you fall off your square and take a step over there, it could be your life ending. Just by being in them people, places, and things, being around them same people. You know, bullets got straight eye. Bullets ain't got no eyes. Straight bullets ain't got no eyes. You know what I'm saying? They hitting kids. They hitting old people coming from the supermarket and everything. And it's up to you. If you want to put your 1% with that 99%, like I say, I gave past shows, about 99% consists of what goes on in the world and around you in our city, of things that you can't change, that's going to go on when you're not here. You know what I'm saying? And your 1% consists of you. You can either put your 1% with the 99, or you can take your 1% and do something special with it. You can get that 1% life. You can build on that 1% and have some out of life. You ain't got to be like everybody else. You ain't got to be like that 99%. You ain't got to follow everybody else's dreams. You know what I'm saying? You got to take your own route. And that's all Food for Thought tells you, is to turn right and keep straight. You know, turn right and keep straight. It's a simple process for a complicated person. Straight up. And I want to introduce some people. Well, I got my people on here. I want to introduce Wesley King. I know a lot of people probably know him out there. You know what I'm saying? He's a motivational speaker. You know what I'm saying? He gives good measurements, good suggestions. He also have a book out too, people. You know what I'm saying? It's a book about self. As well, I haven't read it, so he would have to, you know what I'm saying, come up here and explain that to you. But I know it's in better in self, you know, getting to know self and everything, you know what I'm saying? That's all I can say about it. You know, a lot of people need to find themselves, so that'll be an interesting book to read, you know. I wish I can go to his page and pull a book up. Hold on, you know. I saw him signing book covers and everything and stuff like that, and that's love. Straight up. That's love. You know. You have a vision, and that's the same thing we're trying to give our kids. Give them a vision. You know, our kids not graduating from grammar school nowadays, you know. They only know one page out of a book, and that's not cool for your kid to leave out and to get to hanging on them blocks, down them streets, and saying the same thing every day. Saying the same words every day, reciting the same words, never a new word. That's in the hood. Nothing educational. Hanging around the same people, never knowing how the next culture is. You know what I'm saying? Getting to meet new people. You know, they got to do that. Because some of those people that they got to go out there and meet are in positions that we need. So we can't be prejudiced to the fact of having resentment of 4,000 years ago or 400 years or whatever, but letting it play a part in our life today, as in stopping us from getting a job, getting to know people, or teaching our kids something new. You know, it starts with us, people. It starts with us. You know, I think it's us, really. And that's what a couple of my guests said. It's us. Because I think if them kids, we can get them kids to listen to us. You know what I'm saying? We very, very, very smart people. We use game to get free money out of people, out of the system and everything. We know how to talk to our kids. You know, it was an old saying that say, if you can trick them, you can beat them. Trick them into doing something good. Make them like it. Make them get used to it. Give them a different walk, a different outlook on life. Let them look at a different scenery instead of the blocks, vacant lots, and shit like that. Take them to see the water. Give them that vision. Let them dream. Let them have a vision of being a CEO, the owner of a company, president. Let them know he got potentials. Tell them that. Let them hear that. Just as well as letting them hear you say you love him. You know what I'm saying? Take that attention back. Get it to where when they have a problem, it's okay to come to you and talk to you about it. We ain't got to go outside and talk to our friends, among our friends, and talk to strangers about what's going on with us. We can go to our moms. We can go to our pops. We can go to our original guardians and get the information that we need. Build that trust up with you and your kid. Build that love up with you and that kid. And when you see him observing, listening, and you got his attention, you got to do your part. You got to put that person in position. You're going to have to put some trust on them. You let him in every day from school. Give him the key one day. Give him some trust. You know what I'm saying? Give him an opportunity. Put something on him. Give him the key. Let him know the fundamentals on losing the key and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Let him know you put them in charge. Because after all, they're going to be the man of the house soon. Give him that title. Let him work that title. Let that shit pour on him to keep him up out the streets. Give him opportunities. Trust him. Take him through the responsibility thing. Let them know if you go to the hospital, they got to pay the rent and keep everybody out your damn house. Let them know far as insurance, generational wealth, how to take your little brother and sister up under your wing and show them something nice. Love your sister and brother. Respect them. Just like these songs in this video game, brainwashed our kids, we got to brainwash them up out of that shit. We got to give them our time. We got to stop hanging with our friends, turning up, popping up every day, drinking fifths, popping pills, smoking bud, or whatever. Back in the days, we went with our parents, but we stayed in another room. Whatever they did, they used moderation. But they kept their kids with them safe, where they weren't on the streets, where they didn't know where they was or nothing like that. They had theirs locked up in the room or something. You know what I'm saying? All y'all sit in here and play. And all the grown folks be up in there, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. Today, we go party with our friends, go drink and shit, go this place, go that place, have so much fun. We go have so much fun. And you know what? The only thing the recreational for the fucking kids to do on the street, to chase each other, to beat up each other, to shoot at each other. Those are recreational activities for our kids today. As you notice, they don't took down all the basketball rims around. When they did, that kids started throwing rocks at cars. You know, you got to travel to go to a YMCA, or some of them, most of them closed down. You know, the kids don't have no recreational activities today. Some people don't even take their kids trick-or-treating, and now they leave out with motherfucking guns and eggs and stuff like that, throwing and hitting people. They don't turn it into what it's supposed to be. It's a violent witch holiday. You know, I just get tired of it. And then, you know what I'm saying? I'm behind, you know what I'm saying, the females and things who lost their kids in the streets and shit like that. You know, I see it every day online. And there's been females that's been crying for years. Been crying for years from losing their kid. But you got to come to a realization and know what part you played in it. You just can't send your kids out like that and let your kids learn off the streets. And when something happened, all of a sudden, a person, a victim, they want hearts and prayer hands all the time. They want to be acknowledged all the time. Oh, I feel so bad. I wish my woo-woo-woo was lit. You know, you keeping your people alive even though you don't bury them. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to rest in peace. You know, you supposed to go on and be the person that you're supposed to be. You know, you got other kids to raise and everything. You stun your own growth when you don't let your family member rest. You know, you're looking for validation from other people and pity from other people. You want to play victim and things like that. No, it's not like that. We here to better ourselves, man. We ain't here for the validation of the negativity to keep us where we at, to where we can't think about tomorrow and where we gonna take the family tomorrow. No, let them people rest in peace, man. Let your kin people rest in peace, man. Because if you thought about the parts you played in it, I don't think nothing would even been said. Because, you know what I'm saying, you could approach the kid a lot of times. You could have kept the kid with you, did things with him, taught the kid things and everything. But you didn't do it. And that was the cause for it. You know, it's a lot of people don't been through it. There's a lot of people gonna go through it. You know, no sugarcoat. But today you can make a stand. You can make a change. You can be that person. Everybody get to be a backbone in the family. And I told you, when them kids come up and ask you them questions about them situations that they in, I hope you give them the right answer. I hope you know the answer. Because your answer might just can save a life. You know, I believe in everybody, but I can't force everybody to come. Just train stopping on every stop. If you're getting on, get on. I accept you. If you're getting on, get on. If you're getting off, get off. With all due respect, we on different pages. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to sit and read the same page over and over and over and over again and expect different results to come up out of that motherfucker. I'm not. I'm about to turn the page in this book right here, yo. I'm about to make it to the end of these chapters in this book here. I'm going to go to the index. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put my name on the back of this mama as an accomplishment. I'm going to put the credits up there. Give thanks to the ones who pushed me, who gave me courage, who looked, man, who looked at me in their best interest on making it. Don't let nobody keep you on the same page. Turn the page. Stop reading shit that you don't read already. We don't been to jail. Person to get out of jail and sitting at the same motherfucking spot doing the same thing that made them go to jail the first time. That's insane thinking. How you gonna go to jail from right here? You get caught up, do some years. Ain't no motherfucker sent you no money order. Ain't nobody wrote you or nothing like that. You ain't had no lawyer. But as soon as you get out, you go to that same spot looking for validation. Thinking things don't change. In jail, thinking about how you can be a better criminal. Oh, I ain't gonna do it that way no more. I'm gonna do it this way this time. They ain't gonna catch me. But while you gone, this technology don't pass your ass. You know, they got cameras and plus people see shit. And the police got a beat. He wondering why you standing on the corner every day on his motherfucking watch. He got to ride down this block every day. It's in his police schedule. And he see you standing on the corner. Ain't no store there. Ain't no laundromat there. Ain't nothing there. But you there all day, every day. And think that they don't see you. That they don't know you out there hustling, jabbing. That's insane thinking, man. You got guys right now with phones. They got smartphones and everything out here. You know, that stopped the brother from, you know what I'm saying, standing on the corners, holding down blocks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be on the pull up now, the walk up, ride up, or whatever with the phone. Meet anywhere, but we still killing each other over this shit. Explain to me what everybody dying over. What is we killing each other over, people? Because it got to be a reason. And right now, I don't see the reason. Why are we shooting each other? Why are we taking guns outside? When we go outside to have a good time and to look for opportunities and shit like that. The opportunities ain't like that. As in taking shit and killing people. You know, the weapon is for your family, it's for protection. That's what it's supposed to be for your home. They see you don't know what to do with it, so they taking them. They taking them, giving them to their people. They scheduling, turn your gun in, we give you $100 gift card. People turning in 1s and 2s, 3s guns for $100. Because they chose getting high over they chose protecting their family. And our neighborhood is the only neighborhood that they got these pop-up shops in where you can turn your gun in. We give you $50, give you $100 gift card instead like that. You going to bed, die? Because I'm going to shut it down anyway in a minute because, you know, I be putting on too much time on this thing as it is and things. I know people be like, damn, man, when ain't going to get off? But no. Those be the people that, you know what I'm saying, that's out there following. They want to see me getting up here, acting like a monkey, jumping up and down, telling jokes, talking about people and shit, you know, pointing the finger and shit. No. We on the high seat as an individual. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the high seat. I'm here to learn something. I'm here to get corrected for my wrongs. I'm open. But the show gonna get bigger. And we're gonna have this motherfucker filled up to the T, cause 10 people can be on here talking. 10 people can be on the table, putting things on there, opportunities, and setting up programs that we can do for our kids. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get a room with some stencils. Let the kids paint. Bring out their passion, color, or whatever. We can get a room with sports or whatever, academics, spelling bee, cooking. You know what I'm saying? We put these kids in positions, and we might got to go back from scratch and start from double dutch, marbles. You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. We got to start over. We got to train them over. Because right now, our kids don't know nothing. Like I say, they only know one page out of a book. And the book is Cat in the Hat. You feel me? We want our kids to grow up, you know what I'm saying, with a vision, occupational wise, to have something. You know what I'm saying? To form generational wealth, to have something when they get big, and something to pass on to the generation behind them. You know? We did that all our life. Somebody don't took it from us. Now they doing it. And now we messing up. And we the creator. We the author. We the inventors of living life to the fullest. Happy. Family that prays together, stays together. Everybody eating at the table, asking each other, how was your day? What's your plans for tomorrow? Things like that, you know? But I'm going to go ahead and end this show because I've been on for a long time. I don't know how they ain't got my minutes up there and stuff, but I know I've been on there for a minute. Oh, there you go. I'm 15 minutes from 3 hours. Is what? 2:48 on the clock. So I almost did 3 hours. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's good. I usually go for 3 to 6 hours. You know, it's because of the content and the people that come on with things to share to other people, you know. You know, all them people just want to save this one person, man. Once they save one person and one person listen, they've done their job. They helped somebody. That's going to be the person on stage getting the plaque, pointing them out in the audience, giving thanks to that person. Because if it wasn't for them, they wouldn't be in the position that they at. You know, we got to give them people their flowers that's doing good, people. On the real. If somebody doing good, just recite to yourself, that's love. They can hear you or not. But if they hear you, they're going to want to do better. They're going to want to outdo that, what they did the first time, you know. So, you know, man, y'all get them people that be up here, you know what I'm saying, giving good testimonies and giving good suggestions and outlook on life. Y'all get them people their flowers, man. Do it like y'all do all them crazy videos and shit that y'all be laughing at. Like somebody's stuff, man. Share somebody's stuff. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to somebody, man. It only a punch on the phone, on the finger. The way you be scrolling, man, you can punch that, man. And you've done your part, man. You don't even have to fully listen to everything they saying. That's mark yourself like you're supposed to be, like a present, like under the tree. Be present. Be woke. Be there. Let them know you're there. Be present. Click a like. You can go do what you want to do. Just click the like. Subscribe. Give them some stars or whatever. Let them know that you're listening, that you heard something. Let them know they ain't alone. Let them know that we can work together, that you open. So I'm about to get out of here. It's late, y'all. So, you know, to be aware is to be alive. Like I always tell you, watch your surroundings, watch the grown people. Make sure our elders are in line, embrace them at times, talk to them at times, you know what I'm saying? And do the well as just as well as with the kids, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep y'all on, but I will be on tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Catch up with me. I'm going to send them out there. And I hope you can join the show so we can pull up a topic to talk about. You know, it'll be interesting. You know, it's always a learning process, man. And some of you people that say y'all don't look at the news, know what's going on around you. Straight up. After all, we out here for knowledge. How you going to turn knowledge down? And that's what you're out here for. That sounds crazy, right? I don't look at the news, but you see everything going on outside. Straight drama around in our neighborhoods. It's so depressing. Just like outside. You know what I'm saying? You can deal with outside around the hood. You can deal with the news. You'll be up on it. You'll have a plan for it. You might have a way to get around some things that's finna happen. But continue to tune in, everybody. Real talk, food for thought.
Since the beat still going, rock lit, I'm blowing dollar checks, I'm coming all the time, I'm scoring. Laid back compatible, switching up my audibles, not in front of clown niggas like it's full lateral. Some stuck with me, but the other ones left. Those was the low life, the other ones just. Long live my hood, yes I came from that place, from the old special stone, we call it double A. You might see me on the tube, you might see me on the street, but I made it in the lab, making beats, I beat the blocks. I beat the rocks, I beat the cash, I beat that ass, I beat the finish, got you lacking in the past. I did the dash, I did it by myself, I did the product, and I didn't need no help. I did the ups, I beat the down, I beat the roads, heading to a new town. The shit got hard, I beat the odds, I beat the family.